You man ready, yeah?
Ready, man. Go.
So, it's a Sunday, and it means one thing only. You're tuning back into the Two-Man-Step podcast with myself, DK, and...
Myself, Damz.
And your boy YD.
And then we say this every week, innit?
Every single
but
week.
Special guest, man.
Even at my airport,
Tell them about yourself, my bro.
Yes, man. So my name is Kevin Osei. I am a weight loss consultant with a company called Cambridge 1-to-1 Diet. So after losing nearly 50 kg in 6 months last year, I decided to become a consultant so I can help people lose weight and aspire to get to their weight goal. I'm also a award-winning social entrepreneur. So I run a mentoring charity called Bridging Barriers, which aims to improve the personal and the professional development of young people from ethnic minorities and disadvantaged backgrounds. And what else I do? I'm an artist manager. I manage 2 artists, R3 and Cobo, next to Blow. And yeah, and I'm still at uni. I'm a fan of university as well, at the University of Leicester. So alongside uni, juggling all of that stuff, but all good.
Can't lie. So we ain't never had an intro like that.
You know, like that. Every man comes and says, "Yeah, man,
you
music still."
You know the route to pattern now. You get me?
That was it. There's a lot that we can go into with that one still.
Yeah, so I want to start with, bro, weight loss. Bro, that must have been like,
bro.
What? How did your? Okay, let me say your first week. Like, how didn't you, know the balance and everything? Like, how did you say, let me not eat this. Let me carry on. Like, what was it like?
So cool. So how did that work? It's all meal replacement products. So you don't eat no external food. So I didn't have none of my mom's food. No external food basically. It's just meal replacement products. So obviously I knew that I wasn't allowed to have cheat days. It's very strict. Hence why the results are mad. So obviously the first 2 weeks were probably the most challenging days where you was just tempted. I was going out and my friends are ordering my favorite food, and it was tough mentally. But with me, I'm a long-term thinker, and I always tell my clients you have to adopt that long-term mentality because it's a short-term sacrifice for a long-term gain. You know what I'm saying? 6 months ain't a long time, and I only did 6 months because I was trying to lose a lot of weight. A lot of people are only trying to lose about 20 kg. You can do that in 3 months if you stick to the diet, and it sounds unreal, but I lost 20 kg in 8 weeks.
In 8 weeks?
Yeah, bro. In 8 weeks. I can show you guys proof if you want to see what I'm saying. So that's what's possible, but it all comes down to how bad you want it, man. Because I know people that they've started. I have clients who's lost like 7 kg in their first week and then they just gave up because it gets tough. Yeah. But when you're about to embark on a journey like that, you gotta be aware of those challenges that are gonna come. Like it's inevitable. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta have that mindset of you gotta do it not because you gotta have that discipline to the point where it's like I'm doing this not because I want to, but because I have to get to where I want to be. Like no excuses, no matter how hard it is.
Like you saying, you have to do something you hate for you to love it.
Yeah, pretty much, man.
Same lines, isn't it?
It's tough, but nothing worth having in life comes easy. That's how I look at things in life, man.
100.
You know what I'm saying?
So how was even like your mindset going into it? And why was it like you randomly just decided to wake up and say, boom, I'm losing this weight?
Yeah, let me explain the backstory. So growing up, I wasn't always big.
Yeah.
I was very sporty. I was very athletic. And then when I got to about year 10, when I was about 15, I got injured. The knee injury, which is real. Any girls watching, the knee injury is real.
Yeah, actually happened, you know.
It happens. Maybe some guys lie about it, but it happens.
So man, go through it, man.
For real. So I went from being active like 5 days a week to not being active at all. So obviously, inevitably, I was going to put on a bit of weight, which I did. At the time, it was quite manageable because I was very slim. And then when I got to about 17, 18, the whole dream of being a footballer sort of died down. It's just education at that point. Yeah. Then what's happened? Then I got into a 3-year relationship. And relationship weight is a dangerous thing as well. if you're not careful, going on dates regularly and etc. Putting a lot of weight through that. And then got my heart broken, depression. Eating was my coping mechanism, which was in like October 2019. And then obviously lockdown was around the corner, like February, March 2020. And like a lot of people, I put on weight as well through lockdown. Yeah. So for me, my turning point was February the 28th last year. So I saw a picture of Andy Ruiz, the boxer, and he transformed his body in like a year and a half. I was like, raw, like, if he can do this, surely I can. Weighed myself the next day, 1st of March. I was 123.6 kg, and I was like, I couldn't believe it because growing up, I never used to know how much I weighed because I never used
just
to.
Just by eye, really.
I can only go for jean sizes. Yeah. So at my very slimmest, I was like a jean size 32. Yeah. And at my biggest, I went all the way up to size 40. And in 6 months, I've gone back down to 32 in 6 months. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what's possible when you put your mind to something. So weighed myself 1st of March, and I was like, all right, cool. This is my turning point. This is where I'm gonna actually, start to make a change. So I started meal prepping. I started exercising more. I started eating smaller portions, drinking water only, cut out alcohol, fizzy drinks, juice. And then in April, I found out about the diet. So one of my friends called Cams, big up Cams, she made the transformation page. And so that was how I found out about the diet. So I had a call from the consultant. And she's like, yeah, you can lose 4 stones in 12 weeks. You can lose 7 stones in 24 weeks. I'm thinking, this doesn't even sound real.
Yeah,
like,
it doesn't sound believable.
I've never heard of anyone do that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
One of them ACN adverts.
Yeah.
Bro, do you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, this doesn't even sound real. And obviously, I can go on their Instagram and I can see people's transformations, but it hits differently when you know someone or when someone can vouch or... Do you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I was like, you know what, let's go for it anyway, because it sounds like it's making too much sense. So initially, and this is what I stressed to all my clients, initially I was only meant to do 4 weeks. Bearing in mind I did 26 weeks. I did exactly half a year. So yeah, I was only meant to do 4 weeks. I have a video of me saying on May the 19th, because I started on May the 19th, I was like, nobody shouted me until June the 21st. That was lockdown freedom day. So my plan was to just do it until June the 21st. Anyway, June the 21st has come now, and I lost 14 kg in my first 4 weeks. I was like, whoa. Like, I stepped on a scale. I thought the scale was broken. I thought there was something wrong with the scale. Cause 14 kg, that's 2.2 stones in less than a month.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's insane. So I'm looking at myself. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm not where I used to be, and I'm not where I want to be. So why stop now? It doesn't make any sense. So I was like, let's keep going. So let's aim for 12 weeks, because she said I can lose 4 stones in 12 weeks. 12 weeks has come now, and I went from 123 kg to 95 kg. That's 28 kg in less than 3 months.
Stones?
So a stone is like 6.3 kg. So that's just over 4 stones.
In 6 months?
No, 12 weeks.
In 12 weeks?
Yeah. In 12 weeks.
Yeah.
Less than 3 months. Literally, August the 11th, 2021. Yeah, and I started on May the 19th. So just under 3 months. So at that point, I was thinking, whoa, this is crazy.
Yes.
And it's actually working. But one thing I always tell my clients is patience is so key, because me myself, I didn't really see the results in myself until about week 6 to 8. But like the scales were telling me that I was losing weight. You know, friends and family might say it to you, but you might not see it yourself. So it's so important to be patient. Anyway, so 12 weeks has come now. I'm like, okay, wow, like this stuff is some real stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, cool, but I'm still not where I want to be yet. So let's aim for 24 weeks. Because she said I can lose 7 stones in 24 weeks. So cool. 24 weeks has come now. November the 3rd last year, went from 123 kg to 78 kg. I was like, whoa, this is crazy. I'll show you guys all the pictures as well. I was like, whoa, that was November the 3rd. And I started on May the 19th, so that's under 6 months. I had about 2 weeks and 2 days until I hit exactly 6 months. So I was like, oh, okay, that's 45 kg lost. Then I was like, I want to get to as close as 50 kg as I possibly can, just for myself, just to say that I've done it.
A little personal goal,
innit? Because I've never heard of anyone do 50 kg in 6 months. That's insane.
That's crazy.
So I was like, I want to say that I've got as close to 50 kg as possible. So at the time it was 45 kg. Then I did an extra 2 weeks, and then I managed to get up to 48 kg in exactly 6 months. So that's the whole background of the journey, man. So it was more than tough. Tough is an understatement, but it was worth it, man.
No pain, no gain, innit?
No pain, no gain, bro, man.
So
No
what,
pain,
you
no gain.
was obviously doing the meal replacements, but you were training at the same time.
Yeah. I was going gym at the beginning. So for the first 20 weeks, as I said, I did 26 weeks. For the first 20 weeks, I was going gym minimum 6 days a week. Minimum. 6 days a week, yeah, minimum. So I was, obviously I started at a very awkward time, by the way. So May the 19th, bearing in mind, May the 17th was the date that the government announced we can go out to eat.
Yeah.
So all I was seeing on social media was food.
People going out.
Bro.
Yeah.
Every day I'm like, oh my days, this is the worst time. And plus summer. I started in summer. So I studied up in Leicester. So I was like, you know what? Let me sacrifice enjoyment. And in life, to get to where you want to be, sometimes you need to sacrifice. It's a part of the process. How bad do you want it? That's what it comes down to. You got to do it.
Benefit.
Exactly. You got to put yourself first, man. People always. I have clients who are telling me, "Oh, but my friend's birthday's coming up," but there's always something that's gonna come up. You got to make that sacrifice. What's more important? Put yourself first. You know what I'm saying to you?
Make or break.
No, literally. So I was like, you know what? Let me sacrifice someone. Let me sacrifice holidays, enjoyments, motives, etc. Let me just stay in Leicester and do this, that. So obviously, in May, uni's done. Yeah. So no one's in uni. So I'm just at home every day. So I was like, let me just go gym every day. Obviously, I might have the odd day off, but minimum 6 days a week, I was working out, literally. And so obviously, when I was going gym, every time I weighed myself, I'd lose probably like an extra 1 kg. But the results were from the diet. Mainly. Yeah, the results from the diet.
So what is contained in the meal replacement?
As in what type of food?
Yeah, what type of food?
So there's a variety. So there's porridges, there's soups, there's smoothies, shakes, bars, bites.
But does that stuff fill you up though?
No, obviously it's 200 calories each. So you have 4 meals a day.
Deficit,
Yeah, but a very low calorie deficit. You know what I'm saying?
Low. Yeah,
extremely low. But it's safe though.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah,
one of my TikToks. So one of my TikToks got like literally 1 million views in 2 days.
That's the one I saw.
Yeah.
That's the one I saw.
And I think everyone obviously respected the fact that I was showing the hard part of the weight loss journey. You know, when I'm going out with my friends and I can't eat, but they're eating and they're drinking, and I just my bottle of water.
Yeah.
You know, it's a mental discipline, but it's possible. How bad do you want it, man?
Right.
Yeah, man. Do you know what I'm saying? But what was the question again? Sorry. What does it contain?
Yeah, what does it contain?
Yeah. So there's a variety of products. And so how it works is obviously there's different steps.
Yeah.
So there's 5 steps. So the step that I was mainly on was step 1. So that means you have 4 meal replacement products. You have no external food. So that's 800 calories. And so how it works is there's 4 main stages to it. So there's preparation, weight loss, stabilization, and then maintenance.
Okay.
So the first step is preparation. So as I said, for me personally, I started eating healthier. I started exercising, drinking water only from March. And then I found out about the diet in April, and then I started in May. So I was prepared for the diet before I even found out about the diet.
Okay, so you're mentally kind of in it.
Yeah, but I didn't even know I was going to do the diet at the time. But I was already like drinking a lot of water. So when I started, it wasn't that hard for me.
Yeah, got you.
I have clients who started and they didn't want to prepare, and if you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I always tell people, make your life as easy as it possibly can be, because the diet is hard. So it's always important to start drinking water first before you start, trying to cut down on your portion sizes, etc., etc. So there's 5 main stages, as I said. So the preparation is the first stage, which I just spoke about. Then there's the weight loss. So most people start on step 1, which is the step that I was mainly on. And so when you get to your weight goal, you start to stabilize. So that's when you move up each step. And so that gradually eases you back into like normal food. Yeah. So step 1 is 4 products a day. Then step 2 is 3 products a day. You have your own evening meal. That's still 800 calories. Then step 3 is 1,000 calories. You have 2 products a day. You have your own breakfast and your own dinner. Okay. Then step 4 is 1,200 calories. You have your own breakfast, own dinner. You have like a snack or like extra calories. Then step 5 is 1,500 calories. And you have your own meals, and you have like 1 product a day just to keep you on track. So essentially, as I said, you gradually ease yourself back in. Because what used to happen is people would lose weight and they'll just put all the weight back on.
Yeah,
so
by
avoid
going back to eat whatever in
straight away. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's even what I wanted to ask, how you maintain
it. Fluctuating, innit?
Yeah, exactly. So
that's what happened most of the time.
That stabilization process is what is key to help you keep the weight off. Do you know what I'm saying? So you don't want to lose weight, spend that money on a diet.
And just slap it all back on, innit?
What was the point? Exactly, yeah. So that's how it works. Those are the 4 main stages. So there's preparation, weight loss, stabilization, and then maintenance.
So how did you maintain it like as of right now?
I mean, obviously right now, it's still early days, and I ended in November. So even with me, the whole stabilization process, I didn't really follow as I should have, because I purposely lost more weight than I needed to lose. Like even me getting to 75 kg, I didn't really want to be that skinny, that slim/skinny. But obviously December was my birthday month, and I finished on like November the 18th. So I was never going to be stabilizing over my birthday, plus Christmas as well. So I purposely lost more weight. So now I've put on a bit of weight, but I'm still happy with where I am because...
So you lost more weight than you actually wanted to?
Yeah.
It kind of gives you like a little place to play about, innit? Yeah.
So you wanted to be a certain weight, but you actually lost the certain weight you were supposed to be?
No, he lost more than
what he wanted, right?
Yeah. Obviously, initially, I didn't know what I wanted to be because I couldn't imagine how much how I'd look at a certain weight. Yeah. That's why I aimed for 7 stones. So when I was about 78 kg, when I was actually about like 81, 82 kg, that was when I was actually happy. But I was like, you know what? As I said, I wanted to hit 6 months exactly and say that I did exactly half a year without eating food, basically. Yeah. I ain't heard of no one do that. So I lost an extra 7 kg, even when I was happier at 82, for example.
Got you, yeah.
So I haven't weighed myself since because I'm kind of scared to go on the scales. So I know I've put on weight, but I'm still happy with where I am now. But yeah, that's how I'm doing right now.
In the gym, what did you mainly do? Like a lot of cardio, I'm guessing. But
I was doing, so each day I'd alternate. So my first day I'd do 2-speed interval in the gym. So I'd run for 1 minute, then I'd walk for a minute, then run for a minute. So I'd do that for 40 minutes. So 20 minutes walk, 20 minutes run. Then I'll go on the bike, do that for about 15 minutes, and then I'll do the stair stepper for like 10 minutes. So that's like just over an hour. Then the next day, I'd walk on the highest incline, it's like 15, so it's like you're walking up a hill. So I'll do that for about 30, 35 minutes. try and burn like 500, 600 calories. Even on that, I used to burn more calories on that than running. Because like you're walking up a hill, it's proper.
Yeah, it's proper steep,
proper
innit?
steep.
More efficient.
Yeah, exactly. So I do that the second day. Then again, I'd ride it back again and do the stepper. And then on the third day, I would do weights. So I just remix. Like I don't have no certain plan, but just do everything. Yeah, arms, legs, chest, everything. So then I just alternate each day. So after day 3, then I go back to day 1's workout, day 2, day 3. So then 6 days a week.
So would you keep the same like the same consistent workout, or would you like mix it up throughout? I used
to stick with the same thing. To be fair, I wasn't following anything like off no YouTube or no nothing. I was just doing whatever works for me.
Pretty much. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. We got a Maggie, but I don't even know if I want to offer that to you now.
No. I'll hold it. I'll hold a Maggie. I'm off the diet now.
Oh yeah, I guess
I'm off the diet now. But I'm cutting out alcohol though. I'm not drinking from the 1st of February.
The 1st of February.
Yeah. Okay. That's my new year. I'm one of them people that my new year starts in February.
January is just a trial month.
Yeah. January, I like to analyze the year ahead and plan ahead and all of that stuff.
So talk to us about this award and how that came about.
Bridging Barriers. Yeah. So Bridging Barriers, I started that in October 2020. So there's 4 main reasons as to why I started it. The first stems from where I grew up. So I grew up in a borough called Newham, in East London. Borough in which there's high levels of gun and knife crime, in particular amongst young black men. And so one thing that I noticed about 5-6 years ago was that a lot of these young boys who are getting themselves involved in gang-related activities are very, very talented. Whether that was in academia, sports, music, whatever it was.
True.
But they're always letting their talent go to waste. Whether that was because of a lack of guidance, mentoring, role model, father figure, whatever it was. So I was like, I'm someone that's very passionate about helping people. So I had a goal of trying to eradicate and minimize the number of young people going down that route. So that's where the initial reason sort of stemmed from. But I didn't know what exactly to start at the time. This was about maybe 2015, 2016. Then I started uni in 2017. And initially, I used to study accounting and finance. Now I do politics and international relations. But when I was doing accounting and finance, I remember I was applying for like internships. I was just getting straight rejections at the time. And I didn't understand why, because I thought my applications were strong. Yeah. And so the following year, I had a mentor, and she basically told me, long story short, a lot of work needs to be done to strengthen your applications. So she helped me structure my CV more. We did a few mock interviews, and at the end of that, I managed to secure an internship with a company called KPMG. So after experiencing firsthand the benefits of mentoring, that was when the whole idea of starting something mentor-related sort of stemmed from. So that's like the second reason. And then the third reason is, and again, I use myself as an example, most young people that I've noticed tend to have misconceptions related to the field that they want to get into. So like myself, I wanted to get into banking and finance, and I used to think that you had to study something related to that to get into the industry. So I did maths and economics alongside sociology at A-levels, didn't get the best of grades in that. And then I did accounting and finance at university, then I failed that twice. So I failed my first year, then I repeated the year again, and then I failed again. So it wasn't until the second year round that I failed. That was the year I had a mentor. And that was the year where I was going to loads of different insight days and networking events, etc. And I noticed that a topic that students used to always have uncertainty around was, doesn't matter if I study X, Y, and Z to get into the industry.
To get into that field, yeah.
For example, doesn't matter if I study history, of course, that's unrelated to banking. And every firm should stress to us that it doesn't matter what you study. It's not about that, As long as you meet the entry requirements, then you can get your foot through the door. But it's something that a lot of people don't know still now. And even me, I didn't know that. And so with the help of my mentor and through all these insight days, that's how I found out. And so that's like the third reason why I started to help. Because mentors can actually help you with that. Because you don't know, when you speak to someone that's in the industry, you can ask those questions.
Because they've been through it themselves, isn't it?
Exactly.
Something similar to that.
Exactly.
Sorry, quick question. So with a mentor, was that just for uni, or was that just like a life mentor?
No, that wasn't for uni. That was with a company called Upreach. So as I said, so when you're trying to get into a certain industry, you can apply for a mentor and they basically help you with the CV, your interviews, all of that assessment centers, the whole process basically. And the final reason was like the whole COVID-19 pandemic. So my year group graduated in 2020. So I had a lot of friends who were struggling to get jobs, etc. And I was sitting on that idea since 2018. I was just procrastinating. I was like, what exactly am I waiting for? Because if I'm waiting for the right time, I'll be waiting forever.
100.
There's no quote unquote right time. It gets to a point where you have to get out of your comfort zone
and just go for it.
Just do it.
100%. Yeah,
right.
Literally. So decided to do that, and just over a year later, I've been able to help about 210 mentees and counting. Won the award in September, which was amazing. And just looking to grow and scale it, man.
Okay. That's crazy.
So let's go
Little round of
into
applause.
nah.
Thank you, man.
Like
Appreciate
no, for real. Like people
Yeah.
watching, yeah. You just gotta take stuff like this in and be like, let it motivate you for real, innit?
100.
Because obviously most people will take what he's saying is on board.
yeah, you
Majority
have
of
to.
people
Like,
will have, they will take it on board what he said, what he's just
and
said.
even check out his gram and everything. All the results he's
Kevin
talking
Osei,
about.
Yeah.
All the results he's talking about, you can see there.
More
What
time
did
they
say
throw-
it was?
Osei.
He's gone in. It must be going in, innit? Yeah.
Instagram. I'll shout myself out at the end.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
He's a corner,
Look,
man.
look,
He's a corner, man.
It's the only Niger, man.
Oh, you
That's
got it
it.
as well, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going in as well.
I'm half in it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Cutting out all that jollof rice, fam. But
Bro,
yeah,
it was-
bro, it's
that
hard.
one's there would have
Gee,
touched
it's
me up.
hard.
still,
It was
I
so
can't lie.
hard, bro. I'm telling you, it was so hard.
Mum's homemade food, yeah.
Bro, I love food so much.
You know,
you
like-
can imagine, I love food, but
You know what it is? It's the thought of saying to yourself, you're gonna wake up and do this in the morning and you never do it, G. Like that's what it is that kills
telling
me all the time, fam.
it's tough, man. But nothing worth having in life comes easy, bro. You just gotta remember that, man.
Fam, I'm just thinking about sugar breaking the egg. That's all I'm thinking about right now, fam.
Bro, I'm telling you, man. But bro, it's a mental,
Yeah,
it's a mental test. It's a mental thing.
Yeah.
Like for me,
That's where the discipline starts, isn't it?
for me, once I noticed that I have complete control over my feelings, that's when I realized I was unstoppable.
Yeah, 100.
And I like to give the example, and I saw it from a guy, I can't remember his name, but he gives the example of waking up early in the morning. And let's say, for example, you have to go to uni or go to work or whatever, and your alarm goes off, for example, and you want that extra 10 minutes, but you know that 10 minutes can be costly if you're not
It
careful.
can make you late. Yeah.
You can miss your train, you can miss your lecture, whatever it is, but your mind knows you need to get up, but your feelings are trying to keep you in bed. And it's so mad because all you have to do is literally just get
Stand
up.
up.
Just get
Like,
up.
Yeah.
it sounds easy, but it's so hard.
Yeah.
You know, we all struggle with it.
No excuse for adrenaline. Just get up.
for real, bro. Do you know what I'm saying
Just
to
get
you?
up,
So with me, even when I was on a diet and I was tempted, I used to fully like break things down and be like, all right, cool. So there's no way that I can now go on my phone and use my fingers to type in Uber Eats, for example, and then select an order and then place the order when I have complete control over my fingers.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
'Cause if I say no, I'm not gonna do it, I won't do it.
Yeah, it's
I
true.
control
It's
myself.
true.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So once I realized that, I actually have control over my feelings, then that's when I realized, I can do whatever, man. Do you know what I'm saying? And the diet came with a double benefit, not just the weight loss, but the shift in the mindset.
Yeah.
So wait, quick question. See, sorry to go on to this, but the babe that broke your heart, is she hitting you up now?
Nah, she ain't hit me up. She ain't
Oh,
hit
so-
me up. No. She ain't
Do you want her to hit you up? Or it's not that thing at all.
Nah, man, we're over.
Over.
Yeah,
Done.
Yeah, we're over,
Okay.
we're over, man.
Yeah, I can't lie, you heard it from him. Don't shout him.
It's over.
But let's get into some dilemmas. I tried to get, you see the people on our Snap don't listen in it. I tried to get weight loss related ones, but they just gave us the normal shenanigans
Okay, yeah.
as every week.
They're
innit?
gonna come and speak some foolishness.
So,
Just
100%.
preparing it.
Nah,
So
I'm
100%.
going.
first one, I got a uni wife without doing a good CRB. Now my heart is in shatters. What can I do?
Oh, bro, man.
All I could do is just scratch my head.
Bro, the key word is uni wife. That's it.
Uni wife.
Uni babe.
And didn't get a CRB, and now what
His
she
heart
broke
is
his
in
heart.
shatters.
But how
Yeah,
can you
of
not
course.
get a CRB?
Like at CLB is like it's mandatory, bro.
Listen, you see in uni, some dangerous girls in uni, man. Guys, if you're listening, you're like, uni, be careful because
Kevin speaking from the heart.
Yeah.
no, not
that
even,
was
but obviously
But
experiences from friends and what I've seen and what
Yeah.
I've observed, and girls I know that are dangerous themselves. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be careful. Listen, when you're in uni, focus on your books. I'm telling you,
face fronts.
face your front, man.
Face your
Relationships, love can wait because if you get heartbroken during uni, I've heard some crazy stories. People getting heartbroken, they'll just end up failing uni, dropping out, depression.
Yeah,
You see
that's-
that,
it can
you
happen,
see
though.
that
I'm
page
telling
on
you.
Twitter. What's it? ACS Confessions.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Crazy
The stuff I see
Bro,
on that
crazy,
is crazy.
shit on there. Nah, to help
That
you with
scares me
this
that
one,
actually happens, man.
Tell you, bro.
Trust me.
to help you with this one, I can't lie. Yeah.
This one I just scratched my head at this one because like I
What do you do though?
That's
Like,
what I'm saying. I
agree,
don't
just face
know.
your books, man.
just
You
read
get
your
me?
book.
yeah.
You just gotta hold that one to the chest.
There's
and
no
move
other.
on.
No, but you're right. What you said is right.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
no
Nothing
other
else you can
advice
do
you
still.
can give, innit?
Bro, you just gotta move on, man. It's the game, innit? You try to get to the game.
Hold the L and
It's
bounce
a
back.
head
innit?
scratcher, bro. I
Just don't be chasing after gal in uni. innit?
Nah, man, no, it's not worth it.
not right.
It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. Trust me.
Alright, next one. My girl can't dress and I've told her, but she laughs and continues doing the same. Like she wears high tops and really long clothing. What can I do? Gee, your girl can't be wearing high tops in 2022.
The girls wearing. Oh man, I mean, that's awkward, man. personally, I wouldn't even have
Maybe,
to drop
bro.
it to my girl.
Maybe it's her style, innit?
Yeah, I mean, if
maybe
that's
it's her
not for you,
style.
then you might need
but
to.
I think, by him to send this in, like,
I mean,
she
bro,
must be
bro,
wearing,
bro,
like,
I mean,
heels
yeah.
and them.
It's a heelys.
Yeah, she must be wearing some
Yeah,
bad
but dressing
shoes.
bad is like it's an opinion, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe
like,
she obviously
Did he
she
say
thinks she looks
like
good. You get
color
me? So-
coding wise as well? Like
No, he just put, like, she dresses bad and wears high tops.
Yeah, but
high tops, so like basically high top Air Force Ones or
I can't lie, high top Air Force Ones can't be watching. So yeah, it must be high top type of trainers, innit? Like,
yeah.
No, but if that's her style, that's her style. Like,
Yeah,
if
you
you don't
can't
feel
knock
it,
it, innit? Yeah.
break up with her.
But I mean-
Yeah, but
I
why did
mean-
you get with her in the first place?
Exactly.
Well, she must have been dressing
She
like
must have
that
been dressed,
regardless.
unless she changed. And why did she change? That maybe that's your fault. Do
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
hey,
You gotta check
it
yourself
seems-
or
It
something.
seems this one with Daf and Yash, fam.
Yeah, who?
My man.
For real. For real.
Yeah.
As
this
Dave
was
said, don't
peak.
die for Yash.
Don't do that, man. Trust me, it's not worth it.
Next one. I left 5 bands in my girl's shoebox without telling her on the day. Now I've told her she's trying to talk about not feeling a relationship no more.
Oh
She's airing
my
me.
God.
I asked to collect what's mine, and now her parents are saying they're getting police involved. Yeah,
you're-
bro.
yeah,
you're
you
wrapped
like-
either
you
way.
like-
Because
yeah,
firstly,
yeah, you're a lot,
firstly, if
lot.
that money's from the
Whoa.
trap, they're gonna ask where's
That's-
this money
For
from.
start,
Yeah.
wait. Why would you put in your girl's shoebox?
And
as well?
not
No,
tell
no,
her.
Why
No,
wouldn't you tell her?
Wait,
And not
wait,
tell
wait.
her.
It's not even why would you put in your girl's shoebox? Because I know certain man.
Yeah, but
they-
why would
Yeah,
you
yeah,
tell
but
her?
why
them type
wouldn't
of
you?
thing.
Why wouldn't you tell her that you're leaving the money with her?
Yeah.
Why would you just leave the money
How
with
could
her
you
and
do that
expect her
without
to do
permission?
anything?
Yeah,
Yeah,
true say.
that's mad.
But some man feel like they have that comfortability.
No, you have to.
Nah, you still have to
that's
tell
a lot of
them.
money,
No,
you know.
No,
Yeah.
you know, some like girls will have to earn that kind of
$5 grand is a lot of money, man.
5 bags.
5.
It's not no change. Yeah,
That's a
That's
lot
not
of money,
easy,
man. You
bro.
can't just put that in someone's shoebox and not tell them.
And now the mum wants to get feds involved.
yeah, she should do.
Hold your top,
Yeah,
hold your
but
L,
like,
innit?
She would did it.
Hold your L, like.
You gotta
That's when you
disappear.
still-
You gotta go hide.
Bro,
man.
you have to-
You have to charge
Bro,
that
I
5 bags
can't
to the
lie.
game. You have to charge
Take
it
a
to the
flight
game.
somewhere, man. Take
Somewhere,
a
man.
flight somewhere.
Or
bro.
spend that money quickly or something. I don't know. If you manage to get a hold of it again.
Nah, we can't tell him to take a flight. He just lost 5 bags.
Because you've lost your girl, and you've lost 5 bags. That's so peak, bro.
Your head is gone, bro, man. I wish you were the best.
Okay, yeah.
But what we telling him to do, though? That's the thing. We gotta tell him.
He's gonna have
Me
to firm
personally,
it, bro.
yeah, charge it to the game.
Yeah, bro,
you have to hold that one.
Because this one,
I mean, yeah, if I parents are screaming feds, then, bro,
Yeah.
mate, you're in the fucking mud.
I'm
mate.
sorry, bro, man. I'm sorry,
You're
bro.
in
Gee,
the
there's
mud,
nothing you could like.
We're in the
I
mud.
need him to understand. You know, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
There's
Bro,
nothing you can do.
You're done, man.
No,
You're
mate,
done.
you're in the mud. Like
You thought.
Bro, I'm
you
so
thought,
sorry.
you've been relegated. As
You
in,
thought you was a bad boy leaving it there. Gee, cool. No harm in
moving
leaving
like
it there.
moving like he was
Let
in the
her know,
intent or
innit?
something, fam. Like,
Let her know. So if her parents just want to stumble across it, because all it could have been is her mum literally moved the shoebox,
Yeah, and
the
then
lid
it's there.
comes off, you see 5 bags in cash there.
Nah,
Of course you're
bro.
gonna move mad.
Nah,
Think,
for real.
where's 5
And
bags?
on top of it, she didn't
I
even
just
know
don't
it
know
was
why
there.
he did it in the first. Why not keep it to yourself? Like to spend the money quickly or something from like you can't. Why?
Way of saving, innit? Well, you should
Someone else.
Sorry, bro, man.
Not
You-
with her,
you-
innit? But
you
yeah,
effed
bro.
up, man.
Yeah, bro, you're in the mud.
You
mate.
effed up, bro.
You're gonna have to firm this one.
Simple.
Bro.
I can't lie to
Sorry,
you.
I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry at the same time.
Mm.
It is what it is.
You're gonna have to sort
Sorry,
that one
bro,
out.
man.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro. It's not easy.
Not easy, man.
My broski bagged one baddie. I wanna ask for turns on her. How can I say it in the best way possible? Fuck. Fuck.
You want turns on your brethren's girl, bro.
Oh,
You know what's bad? You man have discussed this. They've discussed it. For him to have the, they had to,
surely.
because for him to have the urge, that's like broski now, wife in a thing, and I go to him. Oh, nah, bro,
that-
you can't.
Yeah,
do
but when you say he bagged a baddie,
you mean
what
like
do you
cuffed
mean?
her?
Like,
Like
did he cuff
girlfriend?
her?
Yeah, he's cuffed
Or
it,
he's just
G.
chatting to
Yeah.
her?
No,
has
he's
to be.
cuffed it.
he's
Yeah,
cuffed
he's
If
it.
it's
cuffed
his girlfriend, then come on, man. Come on, have some
Nah,
respect, man.
The fact that's even going through his head.
Yeah,
The fact that
have some respect.
The
Yeah.
fact that happened as well, yeah, is that he don't respect himself. He
his
doesn't respect
brethren.
exactly.
Man,
Yeah.
don't,
Or
man,
the
man
girl
don't
didn't
care
want
about
nothing.
your
That's what I'm
relationship.
saying.
Yeah,
You
of
don't
course
care
not.
about the relationship.
That's
at all.
so fucked. Like, nah, man.
That's,
I can't believe you even asked
and you
that.
see the
Like the decorum is just zero.
D
there,
what
fam.
Dookie said. D what Dookie said. What is the best way I can say it? So he's not leaving here without. He's not leaving
He
here
wants to
without
answer, you
saying
know.
it.
He wants to answer.
He wants to answer.
I can't help you.
Yo, bro,
I'm not helping you. I don't even want to help you.
Bro,
Maybe
I don't want to help.
ask your snap. Ask your snap. Ask your
Bro.
gram. Ask your Twitter. We ain't helping
the fact
you,
that
dog.
you sent this in it shows you cannot ask another question like this to anyone else again.
Never.
Man said,
What kind of inquisition is that?
How come
You
man
need to look at
say?
yourself in the mirror, bro.
How come man say?
Alright, bro. Like, if anyone's gonna do CLB checks, you be CLB yourself, fam.
Nah, for real, man.
Nah,
This is
deep.
This is abhorrent.
My man goes.
He's wrong for that,
What is
man.
the best way to say it?
That is abhorrent behavior.
It's a what?
Abhorrent. That is disgusting.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Nah,
What kind of?
You
What
see
kind
these
of?
ones here? I just don't say anything.
What kind?
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm waiting for the next
this one.
one.
This one, you just.
So I can't give my input in this one.
This is just a face palm, bro. Like I can't lie.
That's a crazy one,
man's
man.
a walking
Yeah,
face
bro.
palm.
Yeah, we're not helping you that one. That one's just
bro, you're
fucked.
done.
Last one.
You're done at it, fam.
Yeah, G, I can't lie.
You're finished.
Just like he said,
Just
don't
don't.
ask us
Yeah,
ever
just
again.
don't.
innit? Don't if you're bringing
next
if
time
you're
you bring
bringing
a Delano, make
Shangela
sure
like
it's
this.
sensible.
Yeah, if you're bringing Shangela like this, I'm fine, innit? Last one time one guy came to my com to fuck. Before he left, he busted shit, and 2 weeks later, it still smells. What can I do to sort this? I've tried bare chemicals, and I've cleaned it numerous times. I can't. She said he's a tramp at the end, innit? So, wait. Do you know what's fun? Do you know what's fun?
Just
Yeah.
shout a janitor. Or if it's where is it? A com.
Oh, come.
Yeah, just shout the guy who the maintenance man.
Get a cleaner.
Yeah,
Get a
trust me,
serious
shout the
cleaner.
maintenance man.
No,
What's
but
the
Wait,
ED, fam?
wait. Did my man clog the toilet?
Yeah, but for 2 weeks.
It's 2 weeks. What the
2
hell did
weeks.
you do? Why is it so? Why
No,
is it
no,
so
no.
I
bad?
would have smelled the whole com, you know.
Yeah.
The whole com would be smelling, bro.
How though? Why?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Bro, wait, are you
2
deep
weeks.
in? Are you deep in? That shit must have been lethal,
No,
bro.
but
What did he eat?
It's
An
not,
Indian or something,
it's not
bro?
even. It's not
How?
even that guy though. The problem is
No,
why hasn't
she's
she done
cleaned
anything?
it. No, she's cleaned
And she
it.
called janitor.
No,
to come and
but
do
She couldn't
proper.
have.
She cannot clean it
How can
properly.
it still be there after 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
2
The
weeks.
smell.
That's exaggerating. Surely.
That doesn't make
Yeah.
sense.
That's exaggerating.
2
fam.
weeks is mad.
That doesn't make sense.
If you're gonna take a shit, surely the smell.
Yeah, I
would be
can't lie.
about
2 weeks
I
in,
can't
it's
lie.
mad.
Either you've
Yeah, it's her
not
fault.
wanted to
It's your
clean
fault.
it
It's
for
her
2
fault.
weeks. Either you be like, what the fuck? He
Or-
left the
or
dump and I'm not cleaning
or
it
now-
for 2 weeks.
Or now should be shouting him again.
It's
Aight,
your
I
fault
bet-
somehow.
I bet the guys even
This
come
one
back
you-
in the
bro,
TV
this
and
one you
said,
say
why do you
it's
come
bong.
smelling?
Bro, I'm telling you.
Bong.
Gee, I can't lie. That was nasty. That one is just nasty.
Oh my god.
Nah, darling, it's your fault though. I can't lie.
Bro.
Why is it after 2 weeks? How is it still smelling?
How is it,
Sweetheart,
You know what's
How?
peak? You know what's peak? Imagine you just come out of your com, you want to go get a nice meal from the
Bro.
kitchen, and it
It
smells.
just smells.
It's
bro.
just lingering. Ooh.
Imagine what your flatmates and that think as well.
I mean,
You get what I'm saying?
for her, I mean, like, surely she should be living on her own. I
Do you what my man did
Why
to
would she be
you?
living on her own? If she's in uni, she most probably has
That's
flatmates.
flatmates, yeah, 100.
Yeah.
The probability of that, then, yeah.
Deep, my man, you see the worst thing? He G'd you out, shot, and then cut. He just cut out.
You didn't even spray.
Can you
Yeah,
even
yeah,
spray?
yeah.
Not even bleach, nothing, not even
Nah,
cleaned
he's
it.
taking
oh.
the piss. I can't lie. He's
You
taking the piss.
definitely not trying to clean it. 100.
Nah,
it
yeah,
can't
yeah,
be
yeah,
two.
There's no way
2
2
weeks
weeks.
is nasty.
That's a
2 weeks is. That's not acceptable still.
Your place is smelling like a urinal. It's stinking up in
I just
there.
want to know how though. In 2 weeks, how? Why?
Nah,
is
that's exaggerating.
why is the smell still there after 2 weeks? Why?
That's a you. I can't lie. That's a you
That's a
problem.
you problem. It has
That
to
is a
be.
you
It
It has
problem.
to be.
That
No,
problem's
it's
on you, bro.
defo. She's seeing it and she's like, I'm not cleaning it.
100.
That's what it is.
And then
That
you want
must
to,
be.
and then you want to call him a tramp and say this, that, and the other.
Nasty.
Joke thing.
Knowing
my
this
thing
guy,
is-
knowing
my
this
thing
guy,
is-
this guy probably does clean up after himself.
No,
He
but my thing is, how can you stay in that smell? How
Yeah,
can you live
exactly.
in that smell?
For 2 weeks.
I can't lie, your digestive system must be.
How do you even eat in that? Yeah, I can't lie. This is you. YOU, couple letters, all of you.
The thing about a unicom as well, is it a unicom at house?
Yeah,
If it's a
unicom.
unicom and she has on a
It's-
suite,
and
it's so
It's
compact.
compact.
Right there.
Oh
So that
my
smell is
Lord.
sticking to
The
the
whole
walls
room.
and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole nasty.
Yeah, I can't lie, sweetheart. You're on your own still.
Two
It's your fault.
weeks.
It's darling, it's your fault.
And you haven't contacted the maintenance team.
And you
haven't
had the
contacted
audacity to even send that.
Yeah.
that,
You lacked common sense there. I'm sorry.
You lack
nah.
self-respect as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, but we should have known that if she's sitting in that for 2 weeks.
Nah,
Yeah,
true.
get me saying?
She should have known after it was, if she's saying that, she should have known after like 2 or 3 days, bro. Like,
2-3 days is long, G. The whole
even
day.
longer.
Maybe
Maybe
24 hours,
can't
the man's
lie.
still in
I
there
can't
smelling
lie.
like that.
Surely, once you've flushed it, you give it 30 minutes max, that smell's gone.
Surely.
There's
Yeah,
no
yeah,
way
yeah.
it can be 2
Why
weeks.
taking it? Yeah.
Grab some Febreze and you're good or something.
Yeah. Nah, you're just nasty.
Nah, that's
what
a
it
lie. That one's a lie. It has to be
You
a lie.
have to be.
It has to be. How?
yeah.
Fam,
Yeah, I can't like. I say we just move on because that one.
That was even the last
dilemma.
That was even the last one. Anyway.
You see now, you see what we're talking about. The dilemmas, they don't make
Exactly.
any sense.
I was not expecting that. Some of these dilemmas are crazy.
It's
yeah,
crazy,
we get
man.
crazy
It's
shit
crazy,
every week,
bro.
Crazy.
Very.
Crazy.
Nah, next one.
This is where we move into the questions. I still have no name for these questions. So basically, the game is, I've only got 4 questions today. If you get it wrong, you take a shot. Simple. Yeah, simple as that.
All right.
Yeah,
Bro,
I can't
I like to do this. I lose every week, innit?
Nah, you've won 2 weeks.
I can't like. We'll contemplate whether you were gonna like, because you said you can't count the alcohol.
Oh yeah.
No,
that's from next week, from Tuesday, 1st February. I'm not drinking alcohol ever again in my life.
Just wanted to double check it.
Yeah. For now, God will forgive me.
Alright.
Is that ice?
No, there's no ice. There's no ice. What's in here, bro? Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
You want to go on? Okay, cool. The first question is, by landmass, what is the biggest country in Africa?
Come on, bro.
Yeah. No, this
Bro,
is
we get these questions
the
every week.
This is the thing I do.
Get these questions
I
every
hear
week.
these
Don't worry,
landmass and
Okay, what is the... Okay, let me take out landmass
I'm not
because
good
that
at
makes it
geography,
sound
bro.
mad, yeah. No, okay. What's the biggest country in Africa? That's it. A, Nigeria. B, Algeria. Or C, Sudan.
Biggest country.
Biggest country.
you know what?
No, we'll start. Do you want to go? Who wants to start first?
I need to.
We'll go this way.
I'm
we'll
going
go for
last.
this one.
I'm going last. I'm on it.
Okay, you're going last, yeah?
See what it is? If I'm gonna be smart with it, I know it's not Nigeria.
Damn,
but I
yeah.
know Sudan just has bare heads.
There's not population, it's just how big it is.
This is how big it is.
Sudan, Nigeria, and Algeria.
How big it is country-wise?
Yeah, just big. Just
Oh yeah, I'm going Nigeria still.
Cool, say now. Yeah, where you going?
I'm gonna say.
Wait, so if everyone loses, everyone takes shots?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Sudan.
Say now. He said.
What did he say, sorry?
He said Nigeria.
Nigeria, Sudan.
Yeah.
You can have the same answers.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to be strategic here.
Because he didn't do population, innit? So
Nah, just how big it
Nigeria,
is,
obviously, most populated
Yeah.
country in Africa.
Ooh, actually.
No, you looked in.
No,
You
you've
looked
looked
in.
in.
No, you've looked in.
You've looked in.
You've looked in. You even let it marinate.
I said Sudan.
I'm thinking Sudan as well. I can't even lie.
Yeah. Sudan.
I'm thinking.
You looked in, yeah?
I mean-
Yeah, you looked in. It's Algeria.
Algeria.
Yeah.
Is it Algeria? Yeah?
It's Algeria. still.
Algeria.
So,
Oh, I
I'll
don't
take
swear.
one as well.
I don't swear no more.
Guys, you lot seeing Kevin, that's what, 1 out of 1.
Listen, it was.
Can't come on the 2-man-step and get 4 out of 4.
It's impossible.
I knew it was Algeria as well, you know.
So why did?
So what do you say, G?
I doubted myself, man. I doubted myself.
That's the problem with this game. The fact you know if you get it wrong, you're gonna shot.
Yeah, you're done.
You just wanna.
Alright, cool. We'll take one.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, next question, yeah? What is the biggest company in the world? A, Apple, B, Amazon, or C, Microsoft? As in company, just the biggest market cap. So like, which has the most money?
So what, are we going this way now?
Yeah, we'll go this way now. Kevin, you got to start this
Apple,
way.
Amazon, and Microsoft.
Yeah.
Apple.
I'm saying Amazon.
I'm saying Amazon as well. Still.
It's Apple still. Apple.
You're lying.
You man, take your shots.
What?
You man, take your shots.
Yeah.
What?
I'm a smart
The amount
guy.
of
This
the
is-
amount
this
of
is
shit
when-
people
I'm a
order.
very, very smart guy.
Yeah, but you have to deep. People can order like £5 stuff off Amazon. Anything you buy off Apple, bill minimum.
Bro, Apple are making stupid money.
Money, bro.
I think something about it.
Crazy.
They made $1 trillion.
Yeah,
a trillion somewhere.
I don't want to quote it, but when I was even looking at it, the market cap was like 2 trillion or
Bro,
something.
it's
mad,
stupid.
bro.
It's Apple.
Yeah.
Right?
What?
I knew it was Apple. But I knew you don't were gonna say Amazon. I just knew it. I knew it.
I mean, Amazon made sense.
Yeah, Amazon does make a lot of sense.
It
It made
Amazon.
sense. That's why I said Amazon, bro.
No, I knew it was Apple.
Yo.
Wait. Let me see.
No, it's too late. It's too late. You can't now put it back in. You have to back it.
That's half of it. Man.
Nah, it's not a sip. You have to one time it.
Okay, 3, 2,
I finished mine early. I didn't drink this time.
No, you didn't even have to.
I didn't have to.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one.
Out of these 3 people, who hasn't won a Mobiles award? A, Dave. B, Stormzy. Or C, Lily Allen. Yo, you start this time.
Oh my days. Wait.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say Lily Allen. No, Dave.
Okay, cool.
We're going this way.
Dave, you'll go this way. Yeah, go you.
Lily Allen.
Did you say Dave?
Yeah.
It's Dave or Lily Allen. Do you know what I'm saying? It's one of them. Oh.
I can break it right now for you, right now, innit?
No, don't break
Nah,
it.
don't
Wait
break
after,
it.
bro. What did you say?
I said Dave.
And what did you say?
Lily Allen.
Yeah.
I don't even know who Lily Allen is. I don't know a lot of people. But I don't feel like Dave's won a mobile.
Timer.
It's Lily Allen.
Lily Allen. Yo, you take your shot again.
Lily Allen.
He wants psychodrama, bro.
Yeah. And obviously Stormzy's won one as well.
Stormzy's been winning.
He's gone.
You see what you gave me? Give that to him.
I didn't even notice.
It's good
though.
for you. It's good
I
for
didn't
you.
even know.
good for me.
It's
Alright,
good for
calm,
you.
G. It's calm.
Man, a whole footballer, man.
Oh.
Why do we let you do the drinks as well? We need to. We're gonna sit down and have a meeting.
Me, I took a shot, man. You man saw me take a shot.
Last one.
Alright, cool. Now I've got another two.
Is there another
Alright,
Emmy?
bring the questions. I like the questions. Man.
Yeah, cool.
If you've got a
Next
couple
question,
more.
yeah. Who was the first Premier League player to score at the new Wembley?
Oh, wait, I know.
No, you've asked this one before.
Have I?
I'm
Oh,
pretty
okay,
sure
then
you
if
have.
I've asked it before, get it right.
Did he
Get it right,
Drogba?
bro.
Are you sure?
Didier Drogba.
You sure? No.
We haven't had options
You
yet.
don't get options.
I haven't
man.
even had options yet.
Didier is there.
Are you
isn't
sure?
he? Is Didier there?
Are you sure?
He's locked in.
I didn't lock in. I
in.
didn't lock in.
He's locked in.
I didn't lock in.
So, yeah,
Are you sure?
read them.
Just read the.
Yeah. There's Drogba, Gerrard,
It's
or Adebayo.
Drogba. It's Drogba.
No, he's made a bait that it's drunk.
Yeah, you've ruined the question.
ruined the
Yeah, I can't lie.
There's a shot hit his head.
No, that means he needs to take another shot for ruining it.
Yo, I like that one. I like that one.
Bro,
Wait.
He ruined it for man.
No.
He ruined it for man.
I can't lie. That's only right.
No.
still.
He ruined it for man.
I'm in vote for that as
Like,
well.
I actually
no.
wanted to answer it. He just said drop.
wait.
He's
Yeah.
ruined
All
it.
in favour of Damz taking the shot, say aye.
Aye.
Please.
It's too late.
To the ones that have been defending me in my recent weeks, yeah? The ones that have been saying, why is Damz taking unnecessary shots? This is one of them, and I refuse.
If I'm gonna be
necessary.
annoying, this guy has pending shots.
Oh,
with me.
here we go.
He has an overdraft
Oh.
of shots with me.
Fine.
Because for his birthday, he was meant to take 21 shots. Yeah.
And I took
For his
21 shots.
No. And then we went out for the weekend. He took like 15 shots.
Oh.
So not even 15. Let's say like 13 shots.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So
So
on the
he's 5
pod,
shots now on camera.
so on the pod, he throughout the weeks, he's taken probably like let's say 5 shots, 4 shots. Then my man still
You're
has
great.
about 3 pending shots.
Bro,
in me.
Let me do it now, then.
You gotta do them now.
Not in a row because that'll mess up the whole pod. If stuff will go left if he takes 3 shots.
Let's
Nah,
do it.
he'll be
I'll
steady,
do it.
man.
No,
He'll
he'll
be
be steady. I believe in
I'm
him.
steady.
You'll be steady.
Yeah, I know how to handle my drink, man. I'm not a drunk.
You made a bad influence.
Oh, no. I'm not. Please, I'm not that guy. Please, I'm just.
G.
No, look, there's still some left.
Oh, 3 shots.
Still hit up Kevin's program,
All right, come on, man.
Come on.
I'll shout
Pick up
myself
You
every
might
out.
as well just.
Your
okay,
stuff
so
will be
this
on the screen as well, innit?
Bridgingbarriersuk.
So jump, yeah.
No,
Transformwithko.
your Insta and
You have
Twitter
to-
will be on the screen, but all of it will be in the descriptions, innit?
Okay,
Yeah,
cool,
bro.
perfect.
So what? G, only how many?
Let me do one.
Just
but
do
no-
one to
Yeah,
steady
do one and
yourself.
yeah. Not
One.
all, not a
Just
big,
want
a
to
big
steady
thing.
yourself, innit? Okay, yeah. And then,
Let's move on.
Try to add 2
So-
more questions.
Wait,
yeah, and I've got another one.
So
I've got
try
another
a
one.
couple
You
more.
might as well read out the answer for that one then.
It was Drogba.
It was Drogba, innit?
Yeah. I've got another one though.
That was like.
In what year did Michael Jackson die? A,
I know that.
I know
2008.
Yeah.
B, 2009. Or C, 2007.
Who's answering this time, is it?
You started.
He started.
Kevin, it's you again still.
I know I'm not drinking.
That's mad because
I'm not
shit.
drinking.
Yeah.
I know I'm not drinking.
Wait.
I'm very, very
All
confident.
right, yeah, G, you're quite G.
Bro, you know if you end up drinking, I
you're
swear.
gonna
Okay,
die.
that's cool.
I know he died in June.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know he died in June.
2007 or 2008, 2009.
MJ, man, don't do this to me.
Oh, this is so
You know what? I'm going with 09.
09.
I'm saying 09 as well,
I'm
man.
going with 09.
G, what you said?
Yeah, so nice.
Steady. Yeah, we're all good.
It's
we're all
09.
good,
I
we're all good,
had
we're
a
all
feeling it
good,
was
we're
09.
all
I
good,
knew he was 09.
we're all
He
good.
was what?
Yeah, I basically got everything right though. The first bit, I knew it was Algeria.
Which one did you get wrong?
Algeria, but I knew that it was Algeria in it. I said Sudan, but I just followed
just-
my man.
Yeah.
But I knew that it was Algeria. Do you know what I'm saying?
And you thought at that
dead.
time, it's like, nah, I'm not
I
going
was
to
thinking, I didn't. Want to be, everyone's got a different answer. I didn't want to be the one to, you know.
No, I hear it.
So what, that's 3 out of 4?
Yeah.
That was 5. That was 5. You got 4 out of 5.
Yeah. Man.
See?
Wait, do you know have one more? That's it. Was that
That's 5. I got 5 this week, innit?
Oh.
I got 5 this week. I got 5.
Remember this segment he tried to do last week?
I say we need to start a thing. The guest has to ask 2 questions.
Okay, yeah, I'm on that. We can.
So then you drink,
Yeah. I'll take a shot.
I guess so.
Oh,
What,
wait,
like-
no. But before you think of these questions, are they credible?
As in, like this, like as in
No,
three
as in
options.
like not that. But I mean,
Or-
like, are they correct?
Or okay. Since
Oh,
you
yeah,
asked,
I said,
nothing-
Kevin, are you sure?
yeah,
Alright,
I was
say
gonna
that.
say, obviously, because you asked the question, I was like, why don't us 3 think of a question each?
For just for me.
No, for all of us.
For everyone, innit?
Okay,
Everyone
yeah.
put-
Go on. We can
apart-
do that. We can do that.
So what, like multiple choice as well, yeah?
Yeah, multiple choice. If you put one on top of your head, you can do that.
Let me Google something because
Yeah, go on. Who's got one off the top of their head? But you see, last time the reason I don't like doing this because last time I got a question right and he said it was wrong.
Listen, I'm doing it.
Yeah, say that. Go on. So while you man look for a question, I'm just gonna sit here
You watch football,
trying to
innit?
think.
yeah, bro.
Who you support?
Best team in the world. Take a guess.
You support Arsenal, United.
Why?
Chelsea.
Thank you, bro.
Oh,
Actually,
so
I know
that-
it's Chelsea. I remember him wearing the Chelsea shirt.
Yeah, and the TikTok.
Yeah.
Everyone always supports. Everyone
I
always
was rooting
guesses
for you
United.
for the
Arsenal.
title this season, but you failed me.
Bro, that's a conversation for another day, man. Lukaku, man.
That's my guy, man.
Lukaku was moving mad. I swear he was gonna leave, and then he just
Just embarrassed us, man.
Yeah, 100.
And he ain't performing, man.
Nah, I saw this thing on Twitter. Yeah, I think I can't remember who scored. I think it was Ziyech's goal, and then Lukaku jumped on them, and they were like, "Oh, this nigga's trying to injure all our players."
Bro,
Someone said Lukaku reminds them of Mark Henry from that kid. Fam.
don't
Nah.
kill me.
I think the funniest one I thought.
Is the boots when they put him in the Timberlands?
Oh,
That kills
I
me.
think the one that killed me the most is when what they said about Tyrone Mings.
What did they say about
It
it?
was like if Tyrone Mings was a left foot, he'd be working in construction. That absolutely killed me.
That is so rude.
Nah, Twitter is it's unruly. I'm not gonna lie to you. You don't want to actually end up on Twitter. It's unruly. Wait, how long? How long with your questions?
I got a question.
You men all got one question, yeah?
Wait.
Alright, can you answer at the same time or?
Yeah, I can answer.
Just want to ask.
Yeah, what you saying? Can you answer?
Yeah,
What's your thinking? Yeah, go on. Let's go then. Where's the other Henny potato? Alright, cool. Say that.
The human body is made up of approximately how much water? 40%, 50%, 60%, or 70%. So there's 4 options. It's a bit harder.
Oh, that's 4 options, you know.
Yeah.
So wait, 50%.
40, 50, 60,
I think I know it though, but who's starting? Which way?
Let's go this way.
So for me,
Yeah, go on, G.
I'm gonna say 60% still.
I'm gonna say 70.
Yeah, I'll say 70 as well.
You're right, bro.
What? It's 60%?
60%.
I can see why. Oh,
It's 60%.
Oh,
It's
shit.
60%.
Oh,
this is why I failed science, fam.
Bro,
Fuck.
it's
I thought it was
60%.
70. Alright, go on then.
So me and Derek.
After, yeah, G, you got a drink.
Or is it me asking a question now?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Oh, damn. Oh, that was hefty.
Too late, it's too late. You have to
shot.
You have to shout at my guy, man.
Which Marvel movie has had the most views in recent years? A. Infinity War. B. Spider-Man No Way Home. C. The Avengers. Or D. Avengers Endgame.
Has the most what?
I don't even
Views.
watch Marvel. I don't even watch
Views?
movies.
Oh,
That's
I was
all
feeling
good,
you,
yeah. I'm feeling that
Make
one,
you
you know.
shake it a little
Yeah.
bit.
So yeah, we'll start from. Wait, you
No,
start.
yeah, Damn just started, didn't
Me,
it?
you gotta let me start, bro.
Yeah,
I don't watch Marvel. I don't watch nothing.
You're gonna have to take a guess.
Nah,
man,
you
yeah?
man are crooks, fam. Man only puts 3 answers and you men are coming to
Bro, it's Google that's coming with
You
them.
started with 4 answers.
Bro, it was
You're the
Google that was
crooks.
coming with the. Do you know what I'm saying? What is
Nah,
it?
Kevin, it was strategic still.
Infinity, Avengers.
Infinity War, Endgame, The Avengers, and No Way Home.
Someone help me, man.
I said call a
Can I phone
friend.
a friend outside? Do you know what I'm saying? No, I'm playing. Let me go for Endgame.
Okay.
Endgame. Is it Dams?
Yeah, we're going this way. Yeah.
Okay, go on.
Spider-Man. Because when I watched it, cinemas were full. So
Yeah.
Yeah. DK.
I want to say
But
Endgame,
then
but at the
again,
same time, I
Endgame-
mean, to see man,
when
you
I
said
went to-
Endgame and
bro, you locked
Spider-Man.
in, you locked
Yeah,
in,
you
you
locked in, you
locked
locked
in.
in.
You
Most
locked
of
in.
You locked in, still slow.
when I went to see Endgame,
I'm with Endgame as well, to
Find
be
my
honest.
Bro,
seat.
the
You locked
queue
in,
was
yeah?
mad.
I don't know if I'm locked in.
You're locked in.
Yeah,
gotta
I
be
said
locked
that.
in.
What did you say again?
Endgame.
I said Endgame as well still.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
No, you said
You're drinking,
Endgame.
bro.
That's why you said
He
Endgame.
said
No,
No
he
Way
said
Home.
Spider-Man. He said, yeah, he
said
said Spider-Man.
You have to drink.
Yes, you have to drink.
Endgame.
So what about, yeah?
Worldwide gross, Endgame got 2.7 billion.
You know, I guessed. I don't watch this stuff.
What?
No.
I thought you said Endgame.
Spider-Man No Way
No,
Home
this is
got
Spider-Man.
1.6
Come on, man.
$1.6 billion.
Endgame, the cinemas was too packed. It was too mad.
Wait, tell me when to stop.
Nah, bro, you have to stop for him.
That's enough. That's enough.
You have to stop for him. You can't give him a choice.
Why is my one stronger than that one?
Yeah, I don't know. Innit? What's the last one?
Alright. How many monthly listeners on Spotify does Digger D have? 3 options. 3,200,000.
Yeah.
3.4 or 3.1.
So who are we starting from?
I'll start, innit?
Yeah, you start.
3.1, 3.4, and 3. What?
2.
3.2.
3.1.
3.2.
You're wrong. You're right.
3.1?
Yeah.
Say what?
3.1.
Oh, wow.
I feel like checking Spotify to check.
Come on!
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Oh, wow. I thought I was right, man. Damn.
I didn't do
Dying
no
for
like
some
Stormzy or
attention.
nothing, car. Those numbers you can kind
Stupid
of
numbers,
guess,
bro.
innit? Yeah.
stupid
No, but you
numbers.
can't guess that, though, because they're all
No,
quite
but
close together,
he's
innit?
not on Digger, like, he's not on Digger.
No, I
innit?
mean, it's in terms of, like,
I
you
have
said
Dick-
3 mil, regardless, innit? It's
Yeah,
all quite
yeah.
close together. It's a good question, still.
You know, what do you call it?
Like, Kevin, come.
My
Go on,
cousin.
He
bro.
was trying to dodge that one still.
I was telling you, you got to
Yeah, I know. I knew you should have dodged that one.
I don't know if you saw, there was one jacket he was wearing, one of his
bro.
Insta pictures.
Yeah.
My cousin gave that to me because my cousin dressed him up for a music video. In
What,
France.
Digger?
Yeah.
Right. Which one? When was
It
this?
was some like gold, I think a Burberry one or something like that.
That man wears stuff that I've not even heard of, fam.
Yeah, but talk to us about the music side of your life.
Yeah,
so the
how
artist
did
management.
you
Yeah.
get into, like, managing artists?
Yeah. So I've been doing that since, seriously, probably since early lockdown. Late 2019, early 2020. So managed 2 artists, Cobo and R3. Proper sick artists. How did I get into it? So I remember we went to the same sixth form, we're the same age. And everyone knows they've been cold from early, but they've never been consistent with their releases. So everyone used to always ask them, yo, when do we get new music? When do we get more music? And they used to always say, blame my manager, like, it's not my fault type of thing. So I was like, listen, I believe in you lot. Like, you lot are cold. Like, I have the vision. I see the vision. You lot are going to go off. But you lot need to get in the studio, man. Because at that time, they were going to studio maybe twice a year.
Oh,
Which is
really?
Twice
ridiculous.
a year.
Yeah.
They might have been writing and stuff, but only been in the studio twice a
do you
year.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? They weren't really
still.
going to studio. So I was like, listen, I want to manage you lot, man. Like, let's do this. And at that time, I think, I don't know, maybe they were having like domestics with their manager. They were a duo at first. Because they're still close. They're not a duo anymore, but they're still best friends. So I was like, yeah, man. Like, you guys are cold. I want to invest in you, etc., etc. Let's do this. So literally from lockdown, we were going to studio pretty much for like 3-4 months straight, at least 4 days a week. At least.
Yeah, I was hitting that as well.
Studio bare times. And obviously, at the moment, we're all still in uni. Well, Cobble's graduated, but we're all still in uni, so it's like, we ain't even been releasing as much as we want to, but we've got hella content. Now it's just a point. Now it's just about just getting it out type of thing. So this year, trying to release more content, get more videos out there, because the talent's there. I'm not just saying it. Like, when they blow, trust me, watch this video back in 2-3 years max. I said it, they're gonna blow. They're talented.
You heard it here, fam.
You
Trust me, bro.
you heard it.
Man.
Straight facts. But yeah, so that's how I got into it, man. And yeah, man, obviously, because they haven't blown yet, it's like there's not much I'm doing at the moment as a manager, obviously.
So what, do you get them, like, so when it comes to times of, on the song and everything, do you financially back it?
Yeah. I back most things. I back most things. Studio sessions, videos, etc. I invest in them. I believe in them a lot, man. I know they're both gonna blow in due time, God's time, and so just about being patient, man.
If a artist was to, okay, let me rephrase it. If you're to say you're scrolling or you just check your email, an artist has dropped music in there, what exactly are you looking for you to be like, okay, I might sign you?
But me, at the moment, I'm not even looking to like manage any more artists because I've got a lot that I need to do. Like, for example, my 2 businesses, I need to scale them first.
100.
Do you know what I'm saying? And that's another reason why things have been a bit slow on the music side of things. But when I get to a position where I feel like I've done enough for my businesses, then I can look at potentially looking at helping other artists. But to answer your question, so what I look at?
Yeah. What do you look for in an artist?
See me, I like wave guys that come on a wavy flex. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sing thing.
My artists, they're pretty much versatile.
More like a melody than like.
Yeah, but I mean,
BBE tag. Or
Afro
not really.
not even
Kojo thing.
Kojo thing.
Oh, okay. Cool.
J Hus,
Yeah.
J Hus is
It is
unique. J Hus is unique.
Yeah.
But Kojo, who else can I compare them to?
An NSG type of sound type of thing.
Ish, yeah.
So you're
but-
like wavy Afro swing type.
Yeah,
okay,
wavy
got
Afro
you,
swing
yeah,
type,
got
wavy
you,
Afro
got
swing
you,
type,
got you.
yeah. But Mars, they're pretty much versatile. I'll play some song after if you got a
Yeah,
speaker
go
or
on.
something.
Yeah.
But
You
I
play
got
them
speakers
something in it.
yeah, I'll play something
got
after.
speakers.
So in
but,
terms of obviously for the people at home who might not know exactly, yeah, what does a music manager actually do?
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So what is your actual roles in that?
it's funny because I'm literally still learning as
Yeah,
I
okay,
go along
cool, yeah.
because obviously because they haven't taken off yet, there's not much that actually
You
need
can
to
do in it. Got
You know what I'm saying? But at the moment, as it stands, like organizing studio sessions, any potential features, I'm the one that sort of like looks out for the features and patterns the sessions, etc.
I was also gonna ask, like, were you into like managing music before obviously you signed to your voice?
No, I mean I'll be honest, it's stuff that no one really knows. But one time I actually tried to like make music myself. Like,
Oh, is it?
I wrote lyrics on my phone and that, but it just didn't come.
I'm not
out
gonna
the
lie.
way.
I feel like everyone's been through that.
Bro,
stage,
I
but
tried.
someone's
I
tried
can't
to
lie,
make
I've
music.
never
I had this convo, yeah.
I feel like everyone's
feel
tried.
like-
I've never done.
I
quick
tried,
bro.
bro.
Even in your head, you've never booked up for the.
Bro,
full
I've
yeah,
tried,
this sounds
bro.
cold that you wrote.
Bro, you can't tell me that. I can't.
I promise you.
feel, bro, I feel like if you check every nigga's phone around
I've
this
shown you
generation,
my notes.
they've got bars in there.
Bro,
never-
I've got
never
bars on my
written
notes, bro.
Yeah.
I've never written bars at all, ever.
I slapped on the beat and it just it wasn't working. I was like, I'm gonna leave this one out, man. Like, it's tough, bro. It's tough, man.
Yeah, nah, the music thing's not easy.
Bro, it's
man.
tough, man, because everyone's trying to do it.
Yeah.
Not everyone, but the
So you
market-
gotta be different with it. That's
you
what
gotta be
100%.
different with it. You
Very
gotta be
unique,
different with it,
innit?
man. And you need to market yourself properly, bro.
Yeah.
Marketing is everything now.
Honestly,
Marketing-
that's what I think. I think marketing's better than actual content itself.
At the moment.
1,000%. That's how
Bro.
it goes, isn't it?
I've like with my music thing, I've even a plan written of how I want to do
Okay,
everything and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like TikTok,
Bro,
is so
you
important.
need a plan, bro. Trust
Yeah,
me, because
100%.
like you
TikTok
know,
is so important.
you know where you're going. You got a plan,
You need method or
strategic.
something.
Exactly, bro. You can't go into
Steady.
sort of blindsided. You need to know where you're going. You need a destination.
Point from start to finish.
Exactly, bro.
yeah.
Exactly, man.
Yeah, no, I hear it. That
So,
sounds good, to
have
be
you
honest.
always been a music fan in general? Like,
Yeah. I mean, I've always been like an Afro beats guy. I'm Ghanaian, so I got a 1-2 move.
Yeah.
Wow. Nah, I'm not a warrior. I'm not a warrior, but I got a 1-2. I got a 1-2. I was on to ghost thing, but flipping. Yeah. I've always been into music, but you see me, I don't listen to. I'm not your typical guy. I don't listen to like Gunna, Lil Baby. I don't listen to American music.
What do you listen to?
Some
Just UK music, literally.
yeah,
what
I'm the same.
what-
so-
Honestly, I listen to Bashment sometimes with like slow and the
Yeah.
So if you were to listen to like US artists, who would it be? Like,
do you know what it is? I listen to some of them, but it's usually when I'm with my friends and then they play it in the car and I'm like, yo, who's
this is
This
cold,
hard.
yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like Gunna, his album, I don't really like his new album. Man.
Nah,
I
his
can't
new
lie.
album's not all that.
But his
in my
his
opinion.
other one, I like his other one.
One Up.
Yeah, One Up.
One Up's cold,
I like-
yeah.
There's some cold tunes on that. Argentina and
Yeah.
Met
Serious,
Gala.
that's
Them
the
songs
bang.
are wavy. And Lil Baby, I like his album, but I don't listen to these guys.
Yeah,
like,
okay,
I don't listen
cool.
to Dirk. I don't listen to none of these guys, bro.
So who do you actually listen to in the UK, innit? In terms of like
So
artists and
on your
stuff?
spot, if say you're to show your Spotify right now, who your top
Or
three
someone's
artists?
connected you to the speaker, you're saying, cool, I'm gonna put bangers on. What are you playing?
You can't miss though.
UK wise or Afrobeats?
Both,
Okay,
both,
well,
just
both,
in general,
both,
you
Well,
both,
okay,
both.
let's just do
Whatever
it.
you wanna play,
I'll do
innit?
both. I'll do
So,
both.
yeah, go on.
In general, recently I've been listening to just the same music, man. I listen to like Afrobeats. So like,
Cool.
what I play? Mona Lisa, that's a big tune. Who made that song even? You might know Mona Lisa? No, they're quiet on that.
I don't listen.
Wait,
I'm not big.
I've
group.
heard of it. I've heard of it.
I don't listen to Afrobeats too tough, innit?
fair enough.
I mean,
All
me
right.
personally.
Mona
But this,
Lisa,
Yao does though. That's why you listen to
You
Afrobeats.
don't know
quite
Mona
good.
yeah,
Lisa,
there
bro?
and then.
Yeah.
You know Mona Lisa?
I've heard
It's
of it.
a Nigerian artist, isn't it?
Loj, I think his name's Loj.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. I listened to that.
I read out my playlist.
What else? Look at my playlist, man.
Yeah.
But UK wise,
Mine's just a mixture. I can't lie. I even have indie rock, fam. I'll be real.
Yeah,
Swear.
so that's a FIFA thing.
Yeah,
though.
exactly,
Yeah.
Nah, I got
I'll be
Bruno
real.
Mars.
I've actually have like probably like 10, 15 FIFA songs on my.
Swear.
I
Yeah, no,
down,
but
bro.
FIFA back in the day had bangers.
No,
though. I
even
hear
now,
that, I hear
even
that,
like
I hear
FIFA
that.
22, like some of the songs actually.
I didn't play FIFA, but yeah, I hear what you're saying.
They're very nice. fam.
FIFA's
I can't lie.
soundtrack used to bang. In the day, innit?
I
team's
have.
diverse,
Remember the
innit?
soundtrack I sent you?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I have that.
cool,
It's too hard, fam.
Like I got Adele on there, Bruno Mars.
But wait, is this on your main soundtrack though? Or do
My
you have
main-
like, or
No,
do you
no,
have
no.
a,
You
you
see what
have
it
a
is?
side one?
You see what it is? It's a main thing, but from top to like the middle, man them listen to. After that is when, say I've got my headphones in and I'm
It's a
going
guilty
somewhere,
pleasure type song.
I'll
guilty
link.
pleasure.
That's when I'll play my Bruno Mars,
Yeah,
them
yeah,
things
yeah.
there
No, they have
for my
bangers,
own, innit? But
Yeah.
if I'm gonna put you on, nah, not them songs.
Can't lie,
Yeah.
and even the TikTok sounds as well. I can't lie, some of them are.
Hey,
shouts still.
TikTok is the app right now, man.
Yeah, it is.
Some
It
of them
really
are
is.
shouts
Still.
still.
TikTok is a cheat code, man.
Because I always
Tell
used
you.
to say like when it's because I hopped on the TikTok thing a bit later than everybody else.
Bro.
I was
I
like,
hopped to
this
the
thing's
afterwards.
cringy.
Hey, bro,
I
I
don't
thought-
want to see man
Let me
dance.
tell you
and
something.
that.
Bro, you know I don't even know how to use TikTok.
And you got a million views on
Bro,
it.
I swear to you, ask any of my friends, I don't even know how to use the app. My
down.
friends help me edit the videos. I just post and I come off the app.
Oh,
I'm telling you, bro, I don't use the app.
So wait, when it started pinging off and that,
That's when you.
like,
Bro, you know what's mad? You know my video that got 1 million views, yeah?
Yeah.
I remember I went to bed and it had like maybe like 7K views, I swear to you.
But 7K is still, do you think it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
that's
that's
a rat
still a lot.
still.
7K,
Yeah,
but then, bro, I woke up, I had 300K views.
you're like, raw.
I was like, whoa.
The most I've had on one of my videos is what, about I think like 5K, bro.
Bro, TikTok, the way things can blow
That's
is crazy.
The algorithm, you have
Yeah,
to be,
bro.
you have
Yeah.
to post at a certain time.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
it's
Most people
crazy.
see,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying? And even that time, I think that was like the afternoon when I posted. It was a bit of an
Yeah,
awkward
there's-
time.
Yeah.
It was an
I feel
awkward
like
time.
there's-
I
3
posted around the
points in
after.
the
I think the one the put
Hangman
finger
one.
no, the hangman one. The one I did with my mom and dad.
Oh, they put the finger down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But TikTok are funny because one of my videos, they shadow banned me. Do you guys know what
Nah,
shadow
what's
banned
that?
is?
Yeah, you know, shadow ban is when like you post something, but like
It doesn't show up on people's
Exactly.
feeds and stuff.
I think
But why?
I think what TikTok do is when
Apparently,
you're
happens to
shadow
bear
banned.
black influencers apparently. It happens to bears of them, but I don't know about
Really?
this.
I think
Stuff.
it's something you posted before that was probably inappropriate, and then
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
like they'll allow you to post it, but you won't get as much
Yeah.
recognition from it.
Because I posted a video, it's only got like 100 views and I got 4,000 followers. So it's like,
Yeah,
it
that don't even-
it
that don't
doesn't
even make sense.
bro.
Yeah, 100.
It doesn't even
Yeah.
make sense. I'm gonna delete it and try and re-upload it. But yeah, bro, TikTok is where it's at. But I don't even know how to
TikTok.
use the app, man.
The
But
thing is with TikTok, you have better ideas. Me, I have ideas sometimes, but I think I can't lie.
it's just, you see what it is? Sometimes I just sit down and I'm like, if I put this preview, will it bang like that?
bro, don't
Even though
doubt
it's-
I think-
yourself, bro, man.
yeah.
Just give it. Just do it, bro.
Just
100%.
do it, bro.
I was
Don't
going to say, I
hesitate.
don't think you should think about
Don't
if you're
think
banging
about
I
it
think
or
you should
not.
just do it
Yeah,
instead of
100%.
thinking about it.
Self-doubt
'Cause
is a
if you
killer.
think about it, I think you'll be more hesitant to even post it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You-
she's
you,
saying
you just
just
gotta do it, man. Because
So you just gotta be diligent with it. Like just post.
you just gotta
it, bro.
believe in yourself,
Exactly.
bro. Self-belief is the first key to success,
Exactly,
man.
man.
Trust me. And it's tough, bro. Like,
Honesty is the best policy.
no, for real.
So, yeah,
Literally, fam.
Cause it's just them
Hear
things
it.
there, innit? Because you just see so many sounds and you're just
Yeah.
like, even some sounds you're just
I
like,
think-
how does this blow? But then again, you hear it and you're just like, oh, it makes sense.
What I was gonna
sense,
say
yeah.
is as well, like some people they'd rather be a people pleaser than please themselves at the same time.
Yeah. A lot of people make music that they don't even like.
make
what
it
they're
for
doing
They
They
feel
want
like they make it
they
for a
want
bag,
they
innit?
want people to hear it
Yeah,
first
for the money.
for them to say, oh, like yeah, post it. So they want basically they'll be looking at themselves in second person, think, oh, okay, let me post, like let me get a bit of opinion first and then post
Yeah.
it. When
Nah, you know what I've
You
learned
should
with that is
opinionate
some
yourself.
people genuinely might have a bad day, fuck with your song, but because they've had a bad day, they say they don't rate it. So from that moment there, that's
but
when
until
I
it
said to myself,
blows, that's when they want to hop
yeah,
on the
no,
bad
but
one.
even that from that moment, that's when I said to myself, you know what, if I'm digging it, let me just
No,
post it,
for
put
real.
it there.
You gotta see it through at the end of the day,
Someone
man.
will feel the same I do,
Nah,
innit?
facts, bro.
You've got to
Get
see
me,
it.
so-
You got to see it through. At the end of the day.
I think you should definitely
It's
just
that's
go for it, innit?
that's just in general as well of everything, bro. Like what,
Yeah,
what you like
everything.
doing, innit?
Exactly.
So you just gotta see it through at the end of the day, man. Just trust your gut, gut feeling, bro.
So Kevin, switching up a little bit,
Yeah,
So,
man.
in terms of the whole weight loss thing, what was harder? Was you reckon mentally, or was actually physically going to the gym, physically not eating, or was you were saying like
It was
mentally?
the mental side, man. Because with
So
the
that-
gym, because I was alone most of the time and I didn't have much to do over summer, it's like I'm just gonna be at home all day.
So
Like,
what else can I
what
do?
else can I do, bro? Everyone's back home for summer. I'm just here by myself in pretty much because the way my studio set up.
That was optional as well, innit?
No. I chose to stay in Leicester. Do you know what I'm saying? I chose to sacrifice in German. I chose to make those sacrifices.
I think when you're like by yourself, your mindset is
bro,
straight.
I'm way more productive when I'm alone, man. Like I hate coming London.
Yeah, that's one thing with me as well. Like,
I'm way more
You're not
productive.
obviously when you're like back home, you're
like
you're comfortable. You're
distractions,
too
man.
idle, innit?
There's
You know what I
distractions.
mean?
Someone's like, oh, let's go to this mode. Let's go out here to eat. Let's go here. Let's go
just
there.
the
At the end
fact
of the
you
day,
know
you
your
don't
boys
even
around the
benefit from
corner.
it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just the
I'm
fact you know
saying?
your boys around the corner.
Exactly.
It's gonna somehow you could be like,
And even people
let's
said
go together.
Exactly.
Instead of going, because
Going
I've
on your
noticed
J's,
even
innit?
going studio on my J's, so much better.
So much better.
Sit with the engineer.
Just you and him, just do your thing.
And you just do your thing like
or
that.
Or like
innit?
if you want to go and train with that PT, you have like
Exactly.
Because obviously with a PT, you can tell them anything, innit? Like the physical aspect, the mental aspect, and they'll help you, innit?
So how you did it was right. Still.
Thank you, bro, man. So yeah,
psychological, literally.
Yeah, man. So mentality was therefore harder, man. But as I said, it all goes back to the man over feelings thing, man. Man over matter. Think long term. That's what I told my clients, man, because it's tough. It is tough, but it's worth it, and it's possible. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I look at things, it's like, if someone else can do something, why can't I?
Yeah, it's thousands. All people, innit?
All human beings.
100%.
We have the same 24 hours. Where's the money made? You know what I'm saying? We have the same 24 hours, bro. Like, it's all about how you use your time. What are you doing? Like, are you making some sacrifices? That extra hour in bed, extra couple hours in bed, you could have been up working out or reading a book or, you know what I'm saying?
Plus, even when you lose weight, you gain more confidence and you can do a lot more.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying to you? And bro, anything's possible, man. It's just about self-belief, man.
Yeah. So wait, continuing on with this shit, the people you had around you, were they motivational people? Like, did they help you?
You know what's mad? So when I was doing a diet, I did it on a low.
Oh,
I didn't. That's why I stayed in this as well. I didn't want anyone to know.
Okay. It's best if anyone doesn't know, because I think if you tell anyone what you're doing, then if they don't see you do it, then you're not going to.
But me, generally speaking, when I'm doing stuff, I don't say it until it's done.
Yeah.
I'm just that type of guy, man. Evil eye is real, and not even just evil eye, but I just like to just come up with a bang, surprise.
So wait, was that even in terms of family?
And that's what I saw, because I saw like when you went WizKid, innit? Everyone was like, oh my god,
Everyone was
this,
surprised,
that, and
bro,
that, because no one even knew,
No
innit?
one knew, and it's funny, it was in 6 months. So there's friends that saw me in like April. I started
because obviously you went to uni, came back.
Yeah, it's like, what the hell? I saw this guy a couple months ago, and he was this big, and it didn't seem real.
When I saw it on Instagram and on Twitter, I was thinking like,
bro,
this guy. I was thinking, fucking.
It was crazy, bro. And obviously, the reason why it went off even more is because my friends were vouching, like, yo, he actually looked like this. Like, people thought I photoshopped it.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Bro, I was getting Photoshop messages. Like, at first, I thought someone said it as a joke, and then I posted a video, and obviously, you can't Photoshop video.
Yeah, of course.
And like, three people messages, and like, yo, I actually thought you Photoshopped, you know? I'm like, really? No, bro. Like, because you don't really hear about people doing what I've done. And it's honestly crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? But, bro, anything's possible, man. And now I've got clients that are on the diet, and I want everyone to get to where they want to be, man. Yeah, 100%. I want to see everyone win. I'm one of them type of people. I want to see people actually win, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because anything's possible, man. Yeah. 100. You just have to believe in yourself. That's the main thing. 100. Patience, consistency, prayer, and discipline.
May I ask how many clients you have?
At the moment, I have probably around 30, 40 at the moment.
Okay.
And, I can't lie.
Expanding.
Yeah, man.
That's good, man. That's good.
I started in November. I started at quite awkward time, innit? Because November is Christmas.
Christmas is around the corner, innit?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then I had a lot of people that were telling me how... Because me, like... I could have told people to start the diet in November because you can lose like a stone by Christmas. In like 3 weeks, you lose a stone if you stick to the diet on step 1, the step I did. But I want people to actually stick to the diet and actually... Because if you have a cheat day, you're more prone to have another cheat day. Because it's like... You choose like, okay, cool. I'm more prone to because I've sort of failed this. But I don't want people to start when they know that realistically on Christmas Day they're gonna eat. Yeah, like, just so wait until the new year.
Obviously, before you lost weight, were you like more timid around people? Like, were you more like?
Were you more introverted than you were extroverted? Or?
Nah, bro. I've always been a loud, confident guy.
I can't lie. I even took a look at your gram as well. Even how you dress, like.
Bro, I've always been. If you ask anyone, like even people like to me now you've lost weight. Like, are you still funny? Are you still the same? I'm the same guy. I've always had personality.
Nah,
I have videos of me when I get trimmed. Like, I'm so handsome. When I was big, I've always had that self-belief. Yeah. So my mom told me I'm handsome. I hope my mom watches this, mom. I love you so much. My mom told me I'm handsome all the time. Do you know what I'm saying? So I know I'm handsome. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I've always had self-confidence. And obviously now I've lost the weight, you know.
But dream more babes and that.
The things been hitting them up.
Nah, tunnel vision, no girls. Tunnel vision. I ain't got, bro. Girls can distract me a lot, man. You gotta be careful when you.
That doesn't mean you hear this and be like, well, I can.
It's a lady.
Feed up your way to his DMs and that.
Leave me alone. Unless
you heard it from.
Tell us your type, man.
That's a serious question, man. I can't even say the type thing.
Auntie, I asked him, innit? Don't worry. Just in case Mumsy's listening.
Nah, Mum knows my type, but some girls might be offended with this one, so I don't know if I want to say my
certain
type.
things which is DMs on his type.
Give us a preference.
Certain things.
I like black girls, dark or brown.
Okay.
I like thick / slim thick.
Do you just so you discriminate basically?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. That's no, it's the truth, but that's
No,
I
I like
like
it straight up.
that's my preference.
Real honesty, I rate.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? I'm an honest
So
guy. I like
it's slim, thick type.
thick / slim thick.
alright.
So black.
So what?
So
What height we talking? Like 5'4"?
Obviously, I'm a bit of a short guy, and I'm like 5'8".
Yeah.
But they have to be short.
You have to be shorter than me.
Yeah, but majority of girls are shorter than 5'8" anyway.
Would you?
Yeah.
Nah,
That's
you
a
do get some
I
better
can't
chicks,
lie.
though.
I can't lie. I did date
That's
a
like
girl
John
that was
Terry's
taller
and
than
that.
me, innit?
But I feel like
Taller than you.
Yes. You know
You're
who-
like 6 foot, bro.
Exactly. This girl was 6. You two know who it was as well.
The lady.
Nah, don't bait that
Don't
up like that.
play me
man.
out, you idiot. You know who.
Yeah, it's calm. You see,
man,
I have logic. When this part of the pod, they're not watching.
how
innit?
could-
You know what I'm saying? Innit? We're like an hour in now.
They're just
could
running
I put
it in the
this-
Yeah, it's a
background.
background
They're
thing now,
running it in the
innit? Yeah.
background.
How could I
Kevin's on a pod. Cool. They've listened. We're an hour in now, so
You know who, and you obviously know.
yeah, we know who we're talking
exactly.
about.
It's-
We know. I don't want to say
Sure,
anything
don't
to
say the name,
incriminate.
but you
Yeah,
guys know who it is,
yeah, we
innit?
know who.
She's that tall.
Yeah,
She ain't that tall.
I promise you, bro.
Don't kill
I
me.
can't lie. I was looking
Gee,
over her
that-
head, bro.
Over her, she was looking over your head.
You're like 6.
Yes.
She,
I'm
you are
6'1".
No, what,
No,
you're like
I'm
6 foot.
I'm 6
yeah.
foot on the dot.
That's what she 6'2".
6'1",
I'm
bro.
6'1",
6'2", something like that.
Bruh.
Can you imagine? And this guy was looking over
I'm
the top of
6'1".
my head, bro.
Bro, I can't like. I spoke to girls that were taller than me before. I have, but
But how much taller though?
I just want to say one
You
thing.
can't be
yeah.
looking like she's marking you from a corner and that, man.
Listen, I
Bro,
just want to put it out there for all my niggas. Have confidence.
have confidence.
Yeah,
man.
Please.
Yeah, that's number one. That's number one.
Listen. Because they say I need him to do this.
They're lying.
You
No,
know-
they are
listen,
lying though.
that
You know
guy
these
will
girls?
come-
No. What these girls do, they'll say they like this, that, and the other, but they actually like what's actually outside their preference.
Bro, listen, I'm not lying to you. If you can make her laugh, yeah, and
That's
you can
literally
slightly
the
dress,
touching.
and you
Make
can
her
slightly dress.
chuckle,
Facts,
and
bro.
you're chilled. You're
If
chilling.
you make them laugh, you can slightly dress. You're good.
You're in. You're literally
You're
in.
good.
If you make them laugh, you're in.
If 10 girls stand in the line, 2 will like you. at
100.
least.
You gotta be confident.
Maybe
man.
even
Nah,
half.
nah,
Maybe
I
even all of
can't
them.
like 2 out of 10 is quite low, but
Yeah,
let's
that's
say
low.
Maybe-
I said minimum though.
Yeah, okay. I guess so, I guess
Maybe
so, I
all
guess
of them.
so.
Maybe 5. Maybe 6.
Yeah,
five.
yeah,
Exactly,
yeah.
man. You don't know.
But yeah, a lot of guys come to me saying, "Hey, bro, like, I need drawing things and that." Gee, listen,
Aye.
confidence, like,
Yeah,
bro.
be
straight up,
confident,
straight
man.
up, straight
I
up.
see-
Be yourself. Be
Yeah,
authentic.
yeah. I think that's what it is.
I wanted to
Fair
ask
man
this
aren't
as well,
themselves,
yeah.
innit?
But when they say be yourself, don't be yourself too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't be doing what you do at home.
Exactly.
Man.
Yeah.
Or with the man them. That's a bit.
Yeah.
Do you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
But just
Yeah.
come
That's
on,
a bit,
come on your swagger in it. You get me?
You don't have to
I wanted to ask
put
you, man,
anybody
yeah.
else's
Do you man still move girl live or in public? Like, say she walks past you, you still do it?
on the street.
Yeah.
No.
You don't anymore.
Nah, man.
I can't lie. Like, I've been seeing Jordies, but
Yeah, but
I
G,
just
that's something
said-
I would do in like year 10, 11, fam. Like,
Yeah.
15, 16, bro. I'm a grown 21 years old man. Like
Kevin.
Yeah.
Honestly, you know what? Yeah.
That was
Unless-
strong. That was strong.
Okay, but unless we're
If you
playing,
say
you know,
God has
unless we're playing
beautiful
game,
and that,
then
why
maybe.
can't you move
You
to the
don't talk
road?
about game on here.
Why can't you move to the road? If a girl's good looking and you see
Okay,
her
maybe,
you
okay,
know?
yeah.
I feel like it's the
maybe I'm-
inconvenience, fam.
yeah.
I feel like it's a
You see
massive
my thing with
inconvenience.
it. My thing with it.
I don't do
If
that.
I have to run, or if
Nah,
I
I'm
have,
not running for
if
nobody.
they've gone
Yeah.
past, if they've gone
How
past,
are
I
you gonna run
can't.
for anybody if you can't run 90 minutes, fam? Like it could be for any man but me.
All right, cool.
Same.
If you're facing this way and she goes like that, are you moving it? Are you going to her?
That
She's not. Wait. Pause. She's not facing you.
But that
No.
depends.
That means
As
you
in,
have
either
to
way,
tap
It's like
her.
me. No. It's like
Slow.
me and Kevin. So I'm seeing her, but she's gonna walk past me.
she's
of
about
course.
Yeah, but
Fast.
has she given you the smile? She giving you a little eye contact. It's about man aren't deep in that. There's some
There's a
girls
lot
who-
of logistics
she'll
to
give
this.
you no
There's a lot of
energy.
logistics, you know.
She'll
Yeah,
give you
there's
no
barely-
energy, and man think, oh, what? Let me go and speak to her. And she's like, what are you doing? So don't even bother.
Yeah,
but
there's
you
some
need,
logistics.
you need to get something which makes sense. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. She needs to green light you in
Yes,
some way.
exactly.
She's gotta
I
give
mean,
you-
And
exactly.
another
Regardless,
thing,
give the
you
naughty
niggas
eye
in the
or
car,
something.
you niggas in the car, stop reversing.
Yeah.
Stop reversing.
You're
Stop.
just
stop,
wasting
stop.
petrol.
Stop.
Wasting it, man.
Just
Stop,
wasting the
stop,
petrol.
stop,
Or the
stop.
diesel.
Stop.
Or
She
whatever.
knows you can do one hand skirt. You can do it.
Aye,
It's
she
fine.
knows, my boy.
Either
It's
way,
fine.
if
You haven't got to
if
show
you
her,
move
it's
to the
cool.
girl and you get rejected, it's calm. On to the
Plenty
next.
of fishes, man.
On to the next, innit?
Plenty of fishes in the sea, bro. Keep believing in yourself, man.
Exactly, man.
So to all these guys, let's all give them advice. So starting from me, bro, confidence, man. Do what you need to do.
Be yourself, but you know, like
Don't
when we
be
say
yourself too
when
much.
we say yourself, like how
Not
you
you
are
and the
with
man them, like.
exactly.
Don't go put the
Be,
girl in the
be
headlock now.
obviously be a gentleman, like how you were before with previous girls. I don't know now, but
You don't know if my man was a gentleman. There's bare
I'm just
scumbags
saying
out there.
Loads of
to help
scumbags.
my
Scumbags.
man out.
The
innit?
stories I've
You
heard
get it.
is
You trust
crazy.
me.
Do you know
You get
what I'm
it.
saying?
But yeah, man.
Life's too short, man. So just do whatever you want to do
words.
with it.
Yeah.
Last-
Do
Like,
what makes you
if you want to move on the road, do it. But don't be weird and or like creepy about it.
Yeah,
Just do it.
don't chase
If
the
you
girl
don't
as
want
well.
to, don't.
Yeah.
Like as simple as that.
Do what makes
That's
you
what
happy,
I'm saying,
man.
innit?
Do what makes you happy. But don't offend anybody by doing
100%.
that. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So I just wanted to touch on quickly. You know, you said you wanted to do the thing for empowering, you know, a lot of these gang niggas and stuff. Was you ever in that life yourself?
Nah, man, I'm a good youth, bro.
Okay.
I've never been involved. But I've been around, like, I know
Yeah.
guys
Yeah,
who
yeah,
are
yeah.
involved in the gang thing, and I've seen guys' lives go downhill. I've seen guys who have potential, and they've, fortunately, for one reason or another, they've gone jail or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And it's sad to see.
It's very
It's
sad.
sad
Because
to
there's
see.
too much talent on these
Bro,
roads. It's
it's
crazy.
sad to see. Footballers, musicians ending up in jail, dead or in jail. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I want the next generation to come on, avoid that, man.
Yeah.
So one of my goals is to when I sort of get a bit older and have a bit more time on my hands, to actually go back to my school and schools around my borough and be a mentor for young kids.
May I ask, how old are you?
Wait, pause.
I want to
just
put.
look at the
I
camera.
wanna-
look at the camera.
No. We need to put dot on the screen.
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
continued. To be continued.
Do you know what I'm saying? But I'll answer after though.
Yeah,
I'll
say
answer
that.
after.
Cool, man.
Let's count.
Flipping.
Okay, he did that one for the babes, by the way.
Yeah, just in case, you know, trust me. But I'm old though. I'm a big man, trust me.
See the bin's connected,
Man.
innit?
The
So
bed's
you
been
know.
here since I was 15, so
The
you
bed's
can
Are you
imagine.
saying you had a bid for a
The
minute?
bid's
Well,
giving me
I've been for a minute.
mid 20, maybe early 20 vibes. That's what it's giving me. That's what I'm saying, innit?
I can't really talk to you, man.
That's he said he's not gonna talk.
Can't really talk to you.
Yeah.
I'm giving my
yeah,
prediction,
yeah.
innit? I'm just saying.
That's
There's
your
def-
prediction.
There's definitely one babe saying, yeah, that's a bit of me still.
My deals will be on the screen after, so.
He said, hit him up on the Insta if you can, innit?
Wait. You same girl. Rewind to where he said tunnel vision.
Aye. Listen, but yeah, man. So, bro, I want the next generation to avoid that lifestyle, man. And
It's only right they do.
it's sad, man. I've just seen youths just going down the road, and it's like people have potential, man. Just let
Yeah.
potential go to waste. It's a lack of guidance. When you're that young, you're just gassed by different stuff.
But I do think at the same time, yeah, even though they can get as much guidance as possible, but like how the system here is set up, not trying to deep it too much, but
mean, they
how
set-
the system is set up, it's not set for these, like,
What,
especially
like-
them to win.
Like, another
Do you get what I'm saying?
thing,
It's
like
always
youth-
going to be
like,
against
like
them type
youth
of thing.
programs and whatnot.
Not even youth programs, for example, but like, for example, as you're saying, there's a guy from the hood, whatever, whatnot, playing ball. There's a guys who aren't nowhere near as good as him. He'll go to trials, he won't get it. Do you get what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
what do you think could like switch that up? Do you get what I'm saying?
And that's why I'm trying to be that guy who connects doors for people.
Okay,
I'm trying to be
I
that
got
guy
you.
who has connections, who can. Alright, cool. I see the potential. I'll vouch for you. To
100, yeah.
I'm quite a well-connected guy.
All right,
So as I grow older, as I get older and older, I'm always
gonna get more
connections
connected, if
in
anything. Yeah,
different industries. So it's like I can chat to someone who's senior in a specific industry or specific company. I'm like, yo, I got this guy. He's talented. He's smart. He's ambitious. I'm guiding him at the moment. Just believe in him. I believe in him. Do you know what I'm saying? Because growing up, that's what I wanted.
Someone to believe.
I just wanted, like, for example, I just wanted like an internship. Like, just give me the job, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a serious guy. Just give me
Yeah.
the job. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted someone that I could just talk to on the road. Like, yo, bro, can you get my foot in the door or something? Do you know what I'm saying? But I want to be that guy because I'm a very empathetic person, bro.
Okay.
I always look at things from someone else's perspective.
You're always looking to open doors for
Yeah,
people.
I'm always trying to help people, man.
It's
Yeah.
only right.
I'm always trying to help people, man, because I believe that's my purpose in life, to help people and to give back and just do what I can do.
100.
Do you know what I'm saying? To make the world a better place, because this world is broken, bro.
Yeah, it's hella shattered.
Exactly.
100, 100.
If he's looking to do that, then
Do you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
trying to help the next generation. And
Alright, so while we're finishing up here, 3 things you say to someone that wanted to go on the weight loss goal, 3 things to help them, and then 3 things for someone, you know, that wants to go into empowering others. So
3 things for people who are looking to get into the weight loss. The first thing is believe in yourself. Self-belief is the first key to success. I can give you all the motivation you need, but if you genuinely don't believe in yourself, forget about it. Like, there's only so much I can do. At the end of the day, you've got to do your part, because one thing about people is people tend to be their biggest enemy, man. All the self-doubt, all the...
What, to themselves or?
Yeah, to themselves. Like, people are their biggest enemies, man. They're stopping themselves from progressing. They don't believe in themselves enough. They don't think long term.
They're good enough as well. Yeah.
Sorry?
They don't think they're good enough.
They don't think they're good
yeah.
enough, but
They
you
just
are.
look at the social life and be like, I'm not here, so I'm not that good. I'm
Exactly.
not doing this. There's guys my age doing this. Everything is a process in this
That's
life.
exactly it.
Yeah.
And the world's your oyster, so use it right.
That's exactly
Literally.
it. So the first thing I'd say is self-belief. That's the first thing. The second thing I say is you got to be patient, man. You got to be patient because you can be grinding for 4 years and the 5th year is when you start to see results. Whether that's running a business, whether that's the weight loss, whatever that is. So you got to be patient and you got to know that you're going to get to where you want to be. You just got to keep going. Keep going because you're going to get there. Just trust the process.
Yeah.
You'll get something at the end.
You'll get there. You'll get something in the end, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't do things...
Once you strive for something, there's always going to be a result for
Always, bro. Always, man. And like, you have to look at it like you have to change your approach to see different results. You can't be doing the same things and expect different results. You know what I'm saying? You can't
100%.
you have to change something. And you have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. You have to because you hear it all the time. You have to get out of your comfort zone, which is true, but like you actually need to get out of your comfort zone because if you're doing things the same, you can't expect to change, man. Do you know what I'm saying? You got to be uncomfortable to grow in life, and that's something that I've had to do, speaking from past experience, and it's hard, but once you do it, it's like, oh wow, I didn't know I could do that.
And even that thing that you're now uncomfortable for becomes a normality.
Exactly.
You get me? And you become normal to it.
Exactly. And as I said, nowadays I just look at things like, if someone else can do it, so can I.
100%. Yeah.
Why can't
anyone? What's the difference?
What's the difference?
There's zero difference between you and anyone else.
Like, you just want it better than I do. It's all about how bad you want it. That's what it comes down to because you like
determination. You have to ask yourself if you're gonna if you're determined to do it.
Yeah.
And if you want to reach that
Starts
goal,
from the mind.
you have to strive.
Everything's in the mind, bro.
Yeah.
You have to strive for it.
I'm sorry to even cut you off, but you see the 3 things that you mentioned. That's not even for weight loss. That's just for general life.
That's
innit?
for life.
You get what I'm saying?
That's for life.
It's just discipline, isn't it? It's literally just discipline.
Discipline is the hardest thing.
That's the hardest
the 3
thing
for
in
the
this.
other one?
It's free for...
That was for the weight loss,
to
and then the 3 for just
empowerment.
moving into like networking and trying to move into your field, empowering, etc.
You know what? With that, I just say, listen, don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to reach out to people.
Don't be. I can't lie. That's me
that's
personally,
the thing
as well.
A lot of people that have come on here as a guest have always said, like, reach out to people.
I think one thing that we do compared to a lot of not like other podcasts, but just in general, is that people are like, "Oh, how did you get my man on? How did you get my man on?" I'm like, "We just sent them a DM on Instagram."
Bro, like,
because we're
just
so
reach
surprised
out.
to people who actually respond in that.
Just reach out because the worst you can get is a no. But if you don't reach out, it's like you don't know.
It's always going to be a no.
Yeah, it's always going to be a no.
Always going to be a no.
That person you reach out to probably knows what you like. What your potential is like in the future, bro.
Because they're gonna obviously see a little portfolio about you, and you don't even know if they're already looking at you before
before you people that higher up than them, innit? It's fact,
Don't be afraid to reach out to people, man, because most of the time people are actually nice people.
That's the issue. Obviously, when you see them around bare people, they might banter you a lot, innit? But if you're with them 1-to-1, they'll tell you, they'll be real with you, innit?
No, it's true.
They'll probably think, they see you like this, that, and the other. Then
that's the thing people fail to do. Network correctly, innit?
Correct.
Don't just be like, oh, I wish I could. It's not about wishing, bro. We've done this podcast for how long, guys?
Visually, like 8
guys,
months.
look at our DMs, look at our stories.
It's a part of the process,
and say nothing, but you just keep it stepping every time.
It's a part of the process, man.
That's the initiation.
Don't start feeling sorry for yourself.
That's the initiation.
Pick yourself back up when you fall down. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, first thing I'd say is probably don't feel afraid to reach out to people. That's the first thing. What else would I say? Top 3. Top 3.
I mean, you got one at the moment, right?
Yeah. I've done one. I want to say ask questions, but that just sounds a bit.
Nah,
I think ask questions is calm.
Asking questions, as in, don't be afraid to ask questions. Like, as in, you might feel like something's a stupid question, but bro,
like I said, most of these people that are out there, they're more than open to answer your questions.
More than open, bro. They
Everyone
actually want to help.
See how I see it? Everyone has a story to tell.
Everyone, bro.
So if you won't know their story until
you ask them.
Until you've asked them.
Do you know what I'm saying?
More time that story
we didn't ask, we never know.
You never know.
More time that story they tell you will be more motivational for you.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly. So yeah, man, don't be afraid to reach out to people, ask questions, and
I think that's the most important thing.
Yeah, man, definitely.
It's literally the most important thing.
Therefore.
To make you strive more.
And I guess you
100.
can even grab one from the last one and say self-belief in this as well.
Self-belief is just the key for everything, bro.
Because you see, going into a field like that, a lot of people are gonna look at you and be like, what's this guy trying to do? I don't need empowering. Just hearing somebody's words can change your whole day, bro.
Bro, the messages I've been getting from people is like, I didn't even know that I had that much of an impact on people's lives, bro.
Just
after people saying they saw my video and it's made
words
them
can
wanna-
impact people's
For
lives.
example,
I've
to take
said.
it back here, you see how you always talk about Andrew Ruiz losing. People look at think that's not achievable because he's a boxer, he's got money, this
does
and
this
other.
training,
Does
that
that-
But
training.
obviously, exactly. But
Yeah.
obviously, when people see it's you, it's so much more like direct. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
You know
what
what I'm saying?
bro. I've been
Which-
getting
which
messages
is-
from
which
people
is
all
mad.
over the world, bro.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's because I've just, like, I feel like I've just shown people what is possible. People didn't know that this was possible.
Yeah.
Because you don't really hear about people losing this much weight in such a short period
that's
of time.
true.
But anything, I didn't even know that was possible myself.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I mentioned it, but I was only meant to do 4 weeks on a diet. Did I
Yeah.
mention
You
that?
said that. You said.
I wasn't meant to
You
do 26
even
weeks, bro.
exceeded that.
I didn't think I could do it
Yeah.
until I was honest. Like, whoa, now I know what's possible. Like, I'm actually capable
So
of
once
doing
he
it.
hit that 4-week mark, he knew he could do.
I knew,
better.
I knew,
And you
bro.
know the craziest thing
I knew,
is,
bro.
like you said, you've been in the midst of your boys and they're ordering your favorite foods, and you still push yourself.
Bro.
The urge
Your
to do it
belly
himself.
your belly might have said,
Hey,
"I'll
rumbling,
grab that
rumbling,
now,
rub-
It was
rumbling,
grab
rumbling.
it."
Bro, I'm
There's
telling you,
jollof,
bro.
the
The urge to
plantain,
even
the
do it,
coleslaw.
Bro.
For him to even fight is very.
You know the worst
hard.
thing? You just come down. It's 12.
The
Your mum's
aroma.
cooking. She's cooking one jollof. It's
Jollof,
like,
sniff.
whatever.
Bro.
oh, now you've packed your soup to
But
the
quickly,
side.
but quickly, what is your favorite
Fact, just-
Ghanaian dish? Were you in Ghana recently?
No. I
You
was,
went
I was meant to go
You
Ghana.
meant to, yeah.
I actually had my ticket, but it wasn't making sense, man, because obviously I had the whole weight loss thing.
Yeah.
And obviously I have clients that were looking to start in the new year.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like,
Done in time, bro.
it's
I
like,
think the last time I touched was 2K19.
I touched DK19
I ain't been
as
since
well.
20.
That's the last time I even actually had a
2020?
holiday, bro.
2015. I ain't been
Oh,
for a
is
while.
it even a minute?
That
Bro.
was the first time I actually went to.
Is it? You know
Yeah,
what?
2015 was the first time I
Oh,
went
first
to Ghana.
2015.
Oh,
was
okay.
Yeah,
the-
I've only been Ghana twice.
Obviously, Christmas time, everyone knows.
No,
me.
I
but-
always go like around July, but the last
That's
time I
the
was
hottest
when it was
time,
summer,
though.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
March, April times. That's when I
That's
went.
hot though.
No, I
It's
went.
hot.
I went
Bro,
2019.
I can't even lie.
Christmas.
When I went, it was raining, literally like thunder, lightning, bro. The atmosphere was still hot. I was
Still
sweating.
hot,
bro.
yeah,
Sweat
yeah,
down.
yeah.
It was crazy.
So I'm lucky because I went around Christmas time. Well, it was still hot, obviously, but it was still a bit
Yeah,
more steady.
Obviously,
Get
I
the
can't
time,
lie.
innit?
I've been to the other side. I've been to my other half more times. I can't lie.
Zambia.
Zambia.
Yeah.
You were claiming Zambia
half
last
Zambia,
week
half.
anyway.
When people say I'm half Zambian, the people don't believe it. Like, they obviously because the way I act.
But
Sometimes,
are you more to your Ghanaian side, yeah?
yeah, well, more to my Ghanaian side, but obviously been.
He was claiming Zambia last week anyway.
I'm still
Ghana
claiming.
got
I'm
knocked out.
I'm
but so
don't be
did
screaming.
you, fam.
Don't be
So did you.
screaming. Niger got knocked
I'm
out.
not
So
doing
don't
this
do
with
that,
Man
you.
won.
man.
I'm not
You
doing
all of
this
their group
with-
games.
Nigeria
So
are winning.
it's a
AFCON.
lose.
I'm not doing
I
this
said
conversation.
that Nigeria not winning AFCON.
Of course
You don't
not.
listen.
But
Yeah.
we've even got them in the World Cup qualifiers. But that's
No,
a story.
Ghana-
That's a story for another day.
Ghana were
That's a
praying.
story.
What? Do you know
That's
what
a story
happened?
for another day.
Ghana's dead, man.
Oh, we're gonna.
We'll probably lose anyway, but that's not the
We're
point.
gonna lose.
Yeah.
You know, if you lose,
We're gonna
you're
lose.
not hearing
You know,
that.
if we beat them, I would not.
Yeah,
I will
it's
not
peak.
shut
I
up. You
can't
know,
lie to you.
I'm
it's
not gonna
peak
shut up.
if you lose.
Huh?
I want
If
you
we-
to know it's
we
peak.
have
If we
to be
beat,
on-
You
if we
turned up
beat,
that week.
I will shut up. G, I'll even book ticket to Abuja and wave Nigeria flag, wave Ghana flag. Fam.
Like they won't crash it on you.
I don't care, fam.
Go Nige, I dare you. They'll crash on you there.
Oh, but now,
I'm
man.
dead. But yeah, man, that's what I'm saying.
So yeah. Kind of
that's
answered the
been good.
third one. Self-belief. It's key in
Self-belief,
everything,
man.
innit?
100.
It's literally everything.
It's the
Trust me,
first key.
self-belief
It's
will
the
make
first
you
key to success.
Self-belief will make you even more of like what you are right now, fam.
Yeah.
You'll be more extroverted than you are introverted.
For real.
Like, let me give you examples.
It's
Like,
facts, bro. It's
all
facts.
these youths that play ball, there's been a manager out there that's told them
They're not
what
good
you do is not good enough.
Exactly. There's other people that everyone has their own different
You get
opinion
me?
on you.
Even in music, you might have messaged this manager,
Some-
that
some-
manager. They don't dig it.
Exactly.
There'll be one
They'll say
that'll
your music.
say,
They'll say
because
music
you
dead. You
believe
go
in
to another
yourself,
man.
I
You go to
believe
another
in
manager.
Example was your artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You believe in them. They believe in themselves. So it's just about balancing the
It's
odds.
literally
out now,
like there'll
for
be
real.
another. I
That's
mean, music
exactly
managers
it.
say, "Oh shit, yeah, don't carry this on." There'll be
don't.
another manager saying you have the
good.
potential to be mainstream.
Exactly.
Like
Listen, believe in yourself.
exactly, it's
man.
literally self-belief, bro.
Believe in yourself and just keep going,
Literally.
man.
Yeah.
Even through the hard
keep
times,
going.
even when you feel like giving up, keep going because it's a part of the process.
Yeah.
It's a part of the
That's
journey.
I
Do
think
you know
that's
what I'm
the
saying?
issue.
You have-
Like I said before, like people would rather be a people's person than their own person.
That's another thing. I feel like you don't want to take the L's because you're like,
you're scared.
People are scared to take the L's.
If I don't
part
do
of the
it,
process, bro.
if I don't do it,
you learn so much
from anyway.
bro.
From the L's, you learn the most, bro.
People care way too much about opinions rather than opinionating themselves.
I'm telling you, bro. You see me. I didn't even get to touch up on this, bro. I failed uni twice. I said, didn't it? I failed my first year, then I failed again my second year. So I got kicked out of uni.
Oh, so
and I found out literally 2 weeks before uni started, bro.
That you were kicked
for
out
the second year. Or after
when I failed the
retake.
first year, I retook the year.
Yeah.
Then I failed again.
Yeah.
So at that point, like to me, you've maximized the number of years you can be a student for. So you're basically being kicked out.
Yeah.
But one thing I've noticed is, bro, the universe responds to a man or woman that refuses to be denied, man.
Yeah.
If you keep going, you're gonna get a response.
100.
See me? So I was
Regardless,
like, there's no way. I've been in uni for 2 years. There's no way I'm gonna be in debt and leave, and you lot are just gonna
And have nothing.
and have nothing. What? Am I a waste, man?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I was like, nah, man, I'm gonna get this degree one way or another. So literally, I was knocking on doors, man. Kept calling different unis, and then eventually uni got back to me, and now I'm getting better grades, and it's like I've built that resilience from
that was
failure.
the same uni you went to before, innit?
Yeah, so I go uni of Leicester. I've still been in Leicester.
Oh, okay.
But I just do a different course now. Now I'm getting better grades, doing well, and bro, I've learned a lot from failure, man. Failure isn't a bad thing, bro.
It's a lesson, isn't it?
It's not, and people need to take that one on your shoulder as well. Take that one, like with failure
is part of the
process.
process. Like
yourself.
we always said, failure is literally part of the process.
Bro,
It's the only way you can better yourself.
Rejection is normal. It's actually normal.
100%, fam. You need it. If you don't have it in life, life's too easy.
Exactly.
Life shouldn't be
Exactly.
Life will never be
Life
easy.
shouldn't be easy.
I mean,
Life
never
should
be
never
Life
be
shouldn't be
easy,
easy, bro.
What I was gonna ask, I even forgot. I even forgot as well. Fucking hell.
Oh, I should remembering. In terms of, you know where people say you should. Obviously, we're talking about self-belief. People are saying you shouldn't care about other people's opinions. Yeah. Would you say you don't care about anyone else's opinion?
No, but there's certain fields.
Or one more second. Or is it a thing where you care about certain people's opinions who actually have a direct impact on
I mean,
your life?
obviously, it depends on what it is. Number one, innit? It depends on what it is. But generally speaking, if I want to do something, like for example, I don't think I mentioned this, but with my weight loss, when I got to I did 26 weeks.
Yeah.
When I was first starting, I had a lot of friends that were saying, Kev, are you sure you want to do this diet? Because it's a bit extreme.
Yeah.
Like 800 calories is very low. If I listened to them, I wouldn't be where I am today.
100.
When I got to about week 12, I did 26 weeks. When I went to week 12, that's when I went back home for the first time.
Oh, now I remember what I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
Remember it, bro. Don't forget.
Yeah, I remember.
I went home for the first time and people were like, yo, Kev, you need to slow down. You're going to get skinny soon or whatever.
Yeah.
That was week 12. I wasn't happy with myself until about week 21. So if I listened to people, I wouldn't have started and I wouldn't have been happy.
You said you did it for 26 weeks.
Yeah, exactly half a year.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? So the moral of the story is, bro, do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
It's your life at the end of the day. You can't please everyone. You shouldn't even aim to please everyone.
Stop being a people. Just wake up in
Please
the morning
yourself.
and say, cool, I want to be productive.
Please
and
yourself,
it's going to
man.
put a smile on my face. Not
You being a
somebody
people
else.
pleaser, you're being second person to yourself, bro.
100%.
You're not playing first person.
Second person to yourself, literally.
But yeah, what I was gonna ask, like, are you looking to do a masters of what you're studying?
No
now?
chance.
Oh, no chance. Okay.
I've been in uni for it's my 5th year in uni. I haven't got. I'm tired. I hate education.
Yeah.
I like learning, but I hate uni. Sorry, I like learning. I genuinely like learning.
Like learning the small steps, and then obviously
Yeah,
you can
don't
study
laugh
it
like
yourself.
education is
that-
priceless, isn't it?
With
But-
that, I hear that so much here because I did 1 year of uni. I didn't like it. I didn't think it was for me, so I left in it. But I feel like since I've left, I feel like I've learned so much more than I have ever in my whole years in education.
school,
From
yeah.
primary
I
school.
feel
I feel
the
like
same
I've
as well.
actually learned so much more.
I think what the issue is as well is people determine who you are, like via your GCSEs, fam.
Yeah.
You see that there? I had to even show my parents that I didn't go uni.
Because obviously, I wasn't.
And
I knew I wasn't
uni's
smart in school in it. Like I wasn't getting the best grades, rare tear in it. But my parents knew, like on the outside word, they knew I was a smart person.
Yeah.
Obviously, you
There's
could
so many
be
ways you
dope
can
with
use
your answers,
your
this, that, and the other.
talents,
But
so many ways, bro.
when it comes
Life,
like
actual important life choices.
exactly, like when you make if you know what you're doing realistically, like in the outside world, you know you're smart. You know what you're doing, innit? You get it.
100, yeah, for real.
Regardless, like with this whole people determining like who you are with your GCSEs is just stupid, fam.
Even
Because
I can't lie. in school, I never listened.
more time, people. Because obviously you see Bill Gates. Bill Gates has no qualifications.
So
nothing.
many of these guys.
But
so many of
the people that
they were dropped out. Of
his
uni,
friends.
dropped out, bro.
Yeah.
his friends have more qualifications than him, yet they're working under him.
Well, and they're not
So I
even
don't
working
see what's-
directly under him.
Exactly.
They're
Well,
working
yeah.
layers under him.
Even look at the people close to our age. KSI, them man there. Them man don't have
KSI done what?
to
A
show.
year and 6 for him and he cut, bro.
Yeah.
Them man have nothing to show.
Because he knew he was gonna make enough money from this YouTube thing. Like
Literally, bro.
now he even has his own drinking company with Logan Paul, bro.
Yeah, that is mad.
Crazy,
though.
man.
There's money to be
Crazy.
made in this life, man. There's so many ways to be successful, bro. Uni isn't the only way. Uni isn't even the main way.
Yeah, and not even nowadays. I feel like
I think that's what the issue is. Like most parents follow the stereotype. Oh, you have to.
Yeah, but you have to remember. People have to understand it from their point of view. For like my parents,
It's just
they're
education.
their first generation. So they came to this country,
obviously,
you know
like
what
we're
I'm
not
saying,
saying don't go uni. It's like it's good to look for your
obviously,
CV.
Yeah.
it's good.
It's
Uni's
very
a good
good.
thing.
Yeah, obviously, like
Uni
for
is a
it
good
to
thing,
look
but
good on your CV.
it's
Yeah,
not the
that's
only
nice.
way to success.
Yeah, it's not the only
Yeah,
way in life.
but as you were saying,
think
with
we'll be
African,
in it.
Uni's
with
not
like
the only
your
way.
parents
African,
thinking is,
yeah.
you have to deep like they've come in first generation, innit? So they're looking at it like.
Oh, yeah,
Bro,
you have to.
I've come to this country. I've worked to this, that to get
I've
you
done
here
this,
for you
that,
to come and do this. Do you get what I'm saying? innit? So I
Obviously,
do
like,
get where they're coming from when you say
Obviously,
that.
yeah, that's the thing, innit? Obviously,
I
me
get what they're
personally,
coming
yeah.
from, 100%, I get what they're
me
coming from.
personally, I'll probably think that maybe uni's a consideration for later on in my life. Because obviously, my mum went back.
Yeah, you can go.
My mum went back
bro.
in her 40s, bro, and
Yeah,
she even
100,
went and got
100.
she even went and got a degree. She like I
Bro,
said
bigger up,
previously.
bigger up.
That's what I'm
Bigger
saying. None of
up.
this stuff has a cap on it. No age
Exactly.
cap, nothing.
Bro.
It's not an age
If you
cap.
just joke
Bro,
from
run your
whenever,
race.
just do your thing. Like,
Like,
a door will
literally,
open.
Bro, it's a marathon. It's not a
You
sprint.
know,
That's
I've
what I
always
say,
said
man.
this to
It's
myself.
literally-
A door will open.
It's a marathon,
No
it's
matter
not a
what
sprint,
man's
man.
doing.
So it
1000%.
literally does not matter what year you go back to uni, how old you are, it doesn't matter. Like I just said, my mum went back, she went and got her degree. She's even looking
My
like
dad's
obviously after a
currently
few
in
years.
uni right now.
After a few years, she's probably
Mum
looking
got a
to go back
degree
and
as
do
well, actually. Mum got a degree in like
to
2015.
go back and do her masters, bro.
Exactly.
But she's still considering it now.
So,
What's up, man? There's no
Obviously,
age
my
on that,
dad
man.
wanted to do the same thing, but he had to drop because of work, innit?
Yeah.
So he thought the money was putting food on the plate, this, that, and the other. It's them obviously priorities. You get it?
I hear you.
So yeah.
Oh no, this one's nice though. What you saying? We should wrap up though,
Yeah.
because of time and that.
Yeah,
We've got 10 minutes left. Obviously,
Yeah,
you man, give your socials. Kevin, you want
Like
to
I
start?
said.
Well,
Let's
then we'll
start.
go like this, innit?
Well, Kevin, quickly, do you play ball?
I used to.
Okay.
Wait, did you play like academy or like?
No. I was never that
Basi-
good.
alright, so basically, long story short,
yeah.
in the summer, we're getting a bunch of our
this
guests,
last
etc., and we're having a little 6-7 aside
They
tournament.
said this last year,
No.
yeah.
The reason last year is we just started the pod. Yeah, it was the summertime.
So now
we wanted to
we've branched
establish,
into
but now
another.
we know more people, this,
Okay.
that, and the
No, okay, I'll be
other.
real, they're branched off still.
You get me? So we can actually, like-
we branched off.
We could do our thing, innit? So us man have a little football tournament. We've got a few people coming already, a few of the previous
Bro, I'm
guests.
down, bro. I'm a striker, bro. I'm a
You're a
goal
striker.
scorer.
Yeah.
I'm a goal scorer.
Number 9, you know.
I can't lie.
bro.
Someone, footage of Kevin on that day, please.
Yeah. Run it back.
Video
Run
Kevin,
it back.
we want to see footage, bro.
Listen, bro. Trust
Yeah?
me, man. I'm there, man. I'm there. Man.
Yeah.
Alright then.
He's giving me Prince Tego vibes, fam.
Can't even know who that is.
Nah, I don't know. He's got a Wilfred Bonny to me.
you know.
He's giving me. You
He's
know
a-
what it is? I feel like.
I'm that type of striker.
I feel
still.
like-
Yeah, back off the defender,
Bro,
big
yeah,
strong
but-
bulky.
Cause
Bonny
I'm-
was-
Bonny
yeah,
was- you know what I'm
I
saying?
feel
Body
like-
was cold though.
I feel
Yeah,
like
he
on
was.
both feet, you don't know
foot
what
you?
you're getting.
Bro,
What
listen,
foot are you?
I'm right-footed, bro.
Right foot, alright.
But I got a decent lefty. It's not dead.
Okay.
Dabs, I
alright.
think we're the only ones that the old ones out. You know, left foot footballers are the best ones. Messi or Ronaldo. If you say
If
this
you
person-
know-
No.
if you know-
Incorrect.
Thank you.
Listen,
Thank you.
disagree.
This one knows
I don't
football.
know.
This
I
one knows
disagree.
football.
I disagree.
This one knows
I
football.
disagree.
Of course you're gonna disagree.
disagree.
Messi's better than Ronaldo. I'm
Thank
telling
I'm not.
you.
I don't agree.
I
I
can't
don't
lie.
agree.
From your
I don't-
shenanigans you said about hard work, I'm not hearing it.
No,
Just
it's
because
not hard
he
work.
works
No,
hard,
it's not
hard
even that.
work. It's not
Every
hard-
footballer
I'm
has to work hard to get where they are.
of course,
bro.
but I have my reasons. I have my reasons. So I think Ronaldo's
Listen,
better.
Alright, let's
We're not
just
delving
give
into
it.
it.
Alright, let's
Yeah,
just
we're
give
not
out the
getting into it.
socials.
We're not
Let's
getting-
just give out the
yeah,
socials, please.
yeah, that's what I'm
Alright.
saying. We're not getting into this one today.
So Kevin, you can
yeah.
bring a team, yeah.
Oh, bring a team as well, yeah?
Yeah,
yeah.
six aside,
If you
bro.
don't bring a team, you can join us. as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
I
but
thought
they're
that
in
was
it.
okay. Oh, but if I bring a team, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's
Yeah,
cool.
But give your
social-
socials.
socials.
Cool.
innit?
Instagram Kevin Osei _ TikTok Kevin Osei _ Snapchat Fitz RTM. Don't use Twitter. Instagram Bridgingbarriersuk. Instagram Transformwithko. Instagram LSC Entertainment, I believe.
This guy's really like
Everything in the Bible.
Everything's gonna be on the screen. Everything's
No,
gonna be
I
on
can't lie to you. Not everything's gonna
Kevin
be on the
Osei will
screen.
be on the
Say-
screen.
Wait. In fact, no. I'll just message
Kevin
you
Osei
about that.
Transformwithko, Bridgingbarriersuk.
Is that what you want on the
Like
screen?
I said-
I'll message you about it.
Yeah,
Go on.
we'll speak about that.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not really active on Snapchat
Yeah,
right now.
here we go. Give your Bebo. Give your MySpace. Go on.
MySpace.
That's what he
MSN.
does every week.
Man said
Cause
Bebo.
that's what he gives, bro. Go
Cause I
on. Go on.
MySpace, bro.
Don't listen to these, man.
MSN, just give them
BBM.
everything.
Go on.
Like I said, I'm not active on Snapchat right now.
Okay.
So, but if you just type my name, Yao Darko,
LinkedIn.
you'll find me on my handsome face.
Oh,
see the
LinkedIn,
vibes.
Kevin Osei as well. LinkedIn.
There you
I forgot
go.
about LinkedIn.
Kevin's the new Yao.
Sorry.
Kevin's the new Yao. Kevin's the new
Single
Yao.
man, reveal yourself.
I'm dead.
Oh, don't kill me.
I'm so
the,
sorry.
the main men themselves, you know the vibes, man.
Yeah. Malobus_1. That'll be on the screen. You know that already. DK_GA. Twitter's the same. And the THE2MANSTEP pod on TikTok, Insta.
Yeah,
Twitter.
everything really, innit?
Yeah, give yours.
Snapchat, it's your boy Damz. Instagram, Damz.mb1.
Twitter.
I'm not allowed to give my
No.
Twitter.
He's on a little temporary break on Twitter at the moment. So
kill me.
I can't lie, everything on this Twitter is just football, innit? Like,
yeah.
it's football, innit? So don't watch that Twitter, but
Have you made a new Twitter?
no, it's
You
coming.
made make a new one.
in the works, but it's been the THE2MANSTEP.
Yes,
Had my
yes,
brother
yes.
Kevin on,
Come
man.
on.
Pleasure, man.
Big him
Thank
up.
you guys
Make
for having
sure-
me.
I appreciate you
No
for coming
worries,
as
man.
well,
Appreciate
bro.
you
Make
guys.
sure-
Chef, I have you on again, man.
No,
Also,
100%.
questions you asked me regarding this, I'll pass straight on, innit? So, anything you want to know, go to the man himself, innit? So,
I love my guys, man. I appreciate you, man.
I keep
Thank you
forgetting.
for coming on, man.
Yeah, big up you for coming
I love
in.
my guys, man.
Appreciate it a lot. It's good to get a different type of.
We like,
Get me in it.
You know, we like to, expand. You know,
100.
I
But
appreciate you guys, man. It's been lovely. Man.
Obviously, if you're still listening, to like, comment, subscribe, follow
Make
all those
sure,
good
man.
things.
Yeah.
Big yourself
Make
up,
sure.
innit?
turn
We should have
on
said
the
this to
post
begin with.
notification bell.
100%.
Why
heard
you
that.
asking me what day do I upload?
You know it's a
Sunday.
Sunday.
Like we said,
It's a Sunday.
Like we said, we got more guests coming on.
100.
Obviously, more episodes between maybe the two of us, the three of us. We
Just know the
You know it is,
THE2MANSTEP will
man.
be on
You're
your
gonna see us.
billboards this year.
1,000.
Amen, man.
Love you, man.
Trust me, man.
Over and out.